All right, we got another dope round of speed dating for you. We got existing veteran of the channel, Sarah the Raging Tomato, joining us, and she's got her cute pigtails. So that's a so if you went on a date with Sarah in the past, then you can try going on another date with pigtail Sarah. And then we have a newcomer, Alessandra, joining us. Excited to have her here. So yeah, so Alessandra, do you want to start off just saying a few sentences about who you are and what you do, just so the guys have an idea?
Yeah, sure. So I'm 25 years old. I'm an entrepreneur. I do real estate. I'm also a spiritual counselor. And I do a lot of social media stuff like ambassador work and stuff like that.
Cool. Awesome. Sarah, I think everyone's already familiar with who you are, so we can skip the intro and let's just go right to it. So you guys already all know the rules. Today is going to be regular, so we're not doing the blind version. You must have your camera turned on because we've had a lot of weirdos recently with dudes trying to do what some dudes try to do on the internet. So yeah, you must turn on your face. Turn on your camera. I mean, your face will, I'm assuming, will be on. But yeah, cool. All right, guys. For early bird gets the worm, so has to speak. All right, the chat seems to already really like you, Alessandra. My gorgeous girly. Yes, Alessandra.
She is adorable.
Oh shit, who's this French hottie? Dude, Alessandra. All right, guys, the link is posted. Jump on in. Bam. I was actually just in Jersey literally like 24 hours ago.
I know, and you didn't even stop to say hey.
I mean, I literally had like 20 hours. I literally got there, went to bed, woke up, went to the doctor's, and then flew back. All right, let's bring on. What's up, dude?
Yo, what's going on? Hold on.
What's up?
Ooh, you got a double whammy over here.
Yeah, I know. So who do you want to go on a date with?
Wait, why is it? I got lots of echo here. Hold on. I might have to go to someone else.
I'll read you back in. Let me bring on the next person. I'll bring you back. All right, let's bring on Dennis.
Yo, what's up, Alex? Yes. How was your Valentine's Day?
Pretty good, pretty good. I thought about you the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So who do you want to go on a date with?
I'll go on a date with Alejandro.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take Sarah off for a few minutes, and then we'll.
Was that the correct way to pronounce your name, or how do you pronounce it?
Alessandra, you're muted. You're muted.
Alessandra.
There we go.
Thanks.
What's up? How are you doing? Did you do anything for Valentine's Day?
I celebrated myself. How about you?
I went out. We went to me and this girl. We went to the Shed Aquarium. I showed her around Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, so she's from New York. She was visiting, so I just showed her around, you know?
Nice, nice. I've been to Chicago once.
Yeah, you like it?
I did like it. It was fun. It was fun.
Where are you from, or where are you at right now?
I'm from New Jersey.
How's that? I've never been there.
New Jersey gets a lot of hate, but I love it. I really love it. There's so many different.
You love me, you said? We just met, though.
What happened?
You love me, you said? We just met.
I said I love New Jersey.
Oh, okay. So are you Spanish or what are you?
I'm Italian.
Italian. I'm part Italian.
Very proud of it. You're part Italian?
Yeah, I'm part Italian. The other half is Polish and Irish.
Nice.
Yeah. So you make good pasta?
My family does, yes. And I do too, but my family does it better. My grandmother and my mom, so good at it.
Yeah, I like wine. You like wine?
I'm a big wine girl. Do you like red or white?
You like red or white?
I was going to ask you that. I think it really depends on the meal, in all honesty. With seafood, I really like white. But in general, I really like red and rosé too.
We should split a bottle sometime.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that sounds good. Is there anyone in your family that, makes pasta? When you said that you're Italian, is there either one parent that's more Italian?
Yeah, my mom is Polish and Italian, and then my dad's side, my grandparents are from Ireland. But yeah, my mom makes like really good pasta sauce and all that. Like,
Good.
you know, low-key, I don't want to sound misogynist or anything, but like I kind of look for that in a woman, you know, being a good cook and like being able to clean.
Hey, I don't think that's misogynistic unless you make that her identity. If that's just something you want in a girl, I don't see that as being a problem at all.
Are you good at those skills?
I am actually. I'm not a bad cook. We can put it that way. I'm definitely not a bad cook. I have more to learn. I'm up against a lot. You know, my grandmother's really, really good at it. My mom is really, really good at it. And then there's me, who's not as good at it, but I've big shoes to fill. A lot to learn, but I'm not bad.
What are you good at? Like, what hobbies do you have and stuff?
I kind of do a lot. So I sing. I was actually a theater major in school, so I have done acting. I'm really into theater and movies and film and art in general. I am a real estate agent, so I'm really interested in real estate investment and the real estate world. But on top of all of that, I'm also a spiritual counselor. So I have a sixth sense that I use for a living. I kind of use my intuition for a living.
Oh, that's. I mean, it sounds like you're very talented, but that last part interests me a lot. Like I'm into meditation. You know, it like.
Yeah.
Have you read The Power of Now?
I have.
Yeah, I also love to read books, but yeah, I'm a big fan of meditation. It just like helps me a lot. Like, how has it helped you?
Well, I think the main thing is being able to center in, being able to stay present so that your mind isn't racing and on to the next thing. You're able to stay present, be in the present moment, and just enjoy the here and now so that your mind doesn't take over.
All right. Good stuff. All right. So, Alessandro, so this is what we do. After each date, I'm going to ask you this question. And I want you to be like brutally honest. So the question is, would you go on a date with Dennis if you guys were in the same city?
I think that there is a good chance. It's something I'm so incredibly picky. I am so picky. So you have to be just out of this world in every single area for it to be a slam dunk, you know? But I thought you did a really good job, Dennis. You did a good job making conversation and you were real. You weren't bullshitting me. I appreciate that very much.
So you're kind of like at a maybe, would you say, with him?
Yeah, I would have to know more. I don't think that was enough for me to know a yes or no.
I mean, you can check out my Instagram. See, I'm a cool
Sure.
guy, Dennis_win_. Like,
Sure.
I think that will close the deal. Seeing my Instagram or my YouTube, I do like YouTube videos.
Okay. That sounds good.
Seeing your Instagram would close any deal. Okay. Is there anything you think that he could have done better?
Talking to me?
Yes.
I think the conversation and the realness are my two main components. I think if you are good with conversation and you are a real and genuine person, that means everything. I think that being comfortable in your own skin could potentially be an area to work on, just to have some confidence. And I can tell that's something you've been working on, Dennis. Is that correct? And I think you're pretty good at it. And I think that going in that direction and just taking that further would be a good route.
Thank you. I appreciate the feedback.
This is definitely the best one I've ever seen you do. You didn't talk over the girl. You didn't get butthurt if she said something you didn't like. You focused on several topics. It was like a normal conversation. This was definitely by far the best one I've ever seen you do. I don't actually really have anything specific that I think you can improve on. I think next thing is just practice consistency. But yeah, I think the chat also agrees this is your best performance.
Good job, Dennis.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys. I couldn't have done it without you, Alex. You've helped me a lot, you know, so shout out to you.
Well, thank you, sir. Sarah, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, no, I agree with Alex. I think you did really well with the conversation, and you definitely threw out some feelers there, you know, with the wine, splitting a bottle of wine and so on and so forth. I think it was like a perfect combination of some mild flirtation without over-sexualizing it, and the conversation. You took a true interest in Alessandra. And that speaks volumes to women, you know, when you're actually interested in what we have to say, as funny as that sounds. But yeah, it was really nice, Dennis. Very good job.
All right. Good stuff, Dennis. Thanks, buddy.
All right, yeah, nice seeing you guys. Have a good night.
Hi, Dennis.
Alessandra, we're having a little lag on your camera, so you were like actually frozen. Your audio was good, but your video was like frozen.
My
for like,
video is frozen?
yeah, it's like super duper laggy.
No.
Which kind of webcam are you using?
I'm just using the one from my computer.
Okay, are you using Google Chrome?
I thought I was. You know what? I can definitely. I think yes, I am.
You're using Google Chrome, so that's good. It's just your computer. Maybe try closing out of like some of the files you have. Like if you have any other processes open, maybe it's just like a lag on the computer. Let me see if I can also adjust the quality. No, it doesn't give me that option.
Let me see.
But yeah, let me bring on Sid. He said he wants to go with Sarah, so that'll give you like 4 or 5 minutes to try to like see if you can exit everything out. All right, Sid, you ready?
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take me and you off, Alessandra, for a few minutes.
Hey, Sarah, how's it going?
Hi, Sid. It's going well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Well, Chicago has just gotten a little warmer now, so things are actually seeming nice for now. Yeah, I hated the cold, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. It actually felt like spring today out here in Maryland, so it was kind of refreshing not
Oh,
having to wear
wow.
a jacket and bundle up.
Where in Maryland are you at? Baltimore or?
Yeah, I'm north of Baltimore. I'm in that
Oh, north
area.
of Baltimore. Nice.
hmm
I have never been to Maryland. So if I wanted to come over to Maryland, right, what are the 5 things that we could do? What do you suggest?
Well, you always eat crabs in Maryland. If you don't eat some type
Mm-hmm.
of crab cake, crab meat,
Mm-hmm.
crab soup, like you're doing yourself a disservice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would say Annapolis is another one on the list. You have to go to Annapolis. Downtown's beautiful, the harbor and everything. I usually like to in the summertime. I went paddleboarding down there quite a few times. It's really very relaxing, but fun is at the same time. You have to do DC. We're close enough to DC, like it's a must do to go to the museums and all that boring stuff. But the nightlife down there can be pretty fun too, depending on where you go. And then hiking. We have lots of like state parks. Like we pride ourselves on being such a green state, and by green I mean we have so much forestry all over the place and trails gazoo. So you have to do that. And then I don't know, was that 4?
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of boating going on. We're definitely a water state too. So if you're not jet skiing or boating, then you are wrong. So, and that
Mhm.
season runs pretty early. So I'd say by next month, all the way into like December, people are going to be out on the boats. So.
That's nice. That's nice. You've sold me on Maryland, to be honest. Yeah, seems lovely. So when I come over to Maryland, I'm going to ask you out, and we're going to go on a museum date. After the museum date, we're going to go to a nightclub, and we are going to go dancing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And also, right, the thumbnail of this video, Alex had shown you as like Harley Quinn. So yeah, I could cosplay as a Joker, you could cosplay as Harley Quinn, and we could be the sexiest couple on the dance floor.
Now that would actually be really fun. I'd be down for that. Anything with dressing up stupid, like I'm happy.
Yeah. So what did you dress up as for the last Halloween?
Last Halloween, my son went as a dinosaur, and then I was the dinosaur like trainer. He's addicted to Jurassic Park, so so
Yeah,
I was like the safari, shirt and jeans and
yeah,
boots and all that fun stuff, and then I like put like a scratch mark across my face, and he loved it. So I go really big on Halloween.
that's nice.
Huge,
That's nice. Yeah.
yeah.
This past Halloween, I dressed up as like an anime character. So have you heard of the anime Naruto?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so there's like this character called Itachi. So I actually won an anime trivia contest, and that's how I won the costume for that, and I used that for my cosplay.
No way.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like there's an actual anime trivia contest in this world.
Oh, well, not an actual one. So basically, I'm in a couple of Facebook anime groups. So
hmm
these groups are hosting contests, and I happened to win one of them. And as a prize, I won the gear for that particular anime character. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. That's
Yeah.
impressive. So how much anime would you say you watch on a daily routine?
Oh, well, right now I only get time during the weekends to watch anime, but back when I was in grad school, I used to watch like all the time. But now that I'm working, I have to, split my time between watching anime, doing outdoorsy stuff, and actually working,
Trying to
Yeah.
adult.
It sucks to be an adult, Yeah.
Yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
What
Fair enough.
Yeah. What about you? What do you do? Like, do you do YouTube full time or?
Right now I do it. I would say it's like a more of a hobby. So
Mhm,
I have my own channel, The Raging Tomato.
mhm,
I do really fun little manosphere news, kind of like
yeah.
tongue-in-cheek type of clips. And then I also stream over on Not Your Everyday Ashley. And then I also just went on my first debate last weekend on Modern Day Debate. That was pretty fun. So I went on there with Alex.
I actually watched that.
You did? What'd you
Yes,
think?
I did. Your views and Alex's views, they were like, I was actually on your guys' side, obviously, since I
I
came to
mean,
that channel from your
I
channel.
felt
So
like
yeah,
that like wasn't even a debate. You know what I mean? Like I
yeah,
think the general consensus is that men have it harder at the end of the day, no matter
yeah,
what you say. I felt bad for the other side because I felt like they were kind of climbing an uphill battle to begin with. I mean, they had some good
yeah.
arguments and points, but it was just like it's not feasible. But yeah, it's good. It's fun. But I'd say I do this pretty part-time.
Mhm,
It's definitely a hobby. Would I make
mhm.
it full time? Probably not. I
All
mean,
right.
that's a lot of dedication.
All right. So Sarah, same question as always. You, Sid, yay, nay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it was a nice little conversation. He was very direct on what he wanted to do, where he wanted to go, kind of laid it out there, was still inquisitive about me, still, interested in me and, what I like to do. Absolutely. I think he did fine.
Would you go on a date with him?
Yeah.
Romantic?
Oh,
Wow, my throat is fucked up. Romantic or platonic?
I would say it might actually be romantic.
Okay. Wow, I did not expect that.
Yeah,
my first
I
W.
think so. I think it was a nice conversation. I don't think you didn't say anything that like was like, ugh, you didn't fumble or anything. You're not shy. I think you did just fine.
Yeah, I think this was definitely one of your better ones too. So I will give you the same thing as Dennis, although there's still, I think, massive room for improvement. So I think you are doing a bit better. Like I will acknowledge that. Typically, there's like zero sexual tension and flirting when you do a speed date. This time there was like 5%, 5 to 10%. So it's a step in the right direction. You just need to multiply that by 10, and then you're kind of where you want to be at.
Okay.
And again, like the big issue you have is that your conversations are just too friend to friend. They're too platonic, right? And again, you're getting a little better at that, but I think you still have a long ways to go. So there's like many different things you could have done. I just wrote down a few things. So when she's like, you asked her like, so what are some fun things we can do in Maryland, right? And she started talking about like typical touristy things. I probably would have done that situation is like have it to be like Sarah, you can do better than that. Give me the good shit, right? I would probably make
Okay.
it a more fun direction. Or when she started talking about costumes, I'll be like, oh yeah, what kind of other outfits do you have in that closet? Like, I don't know, there's fun little things you can do like that adds more sexual tension and flirting to the conversation. So yeah, I think that's by far your biggest weak points. This
Okay.
one was probably your least nervous one, but I still sense a little bit of anxiety. But the
Yeah.
more you work on, the better it gets. Alessandra, do you have anything to add?
I thought that the conversation flowed really, really well. Honestly, I was surprised by how well the conversation just flowed and the way you two played off each other. It seemed really organic, and I think that is something that's really important. Where you don't have to try to have a conversation; you're just having a conversation, and it clicks and it works, and that's kind of what I got here.
Is there anything you think you could have done better?
I think honestly, not off the top of my head.
Oh, that explains it. Dennis and Sid met up, and they
Yeah.
they fused into one.
Nice.
They transferred
Yeah.
energy,
Shout out to Dennis, man. Shout out to Dennis.
they transferred energy to each other, and they're both gotten better. Yeah,
Yeah.
They went and
they
practiced.
fused into one being. They just fused together. Yeah. All right,
Our
cool,
powers
awesome.
combined.
Thanks,
All right.
Sid. Keep at it, buddy.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye, Sid.
All right, cool.
Is my camera still funky?
Yeah, you're still
It's
lagging.
still laggy.
Okay.
Okay.
Next time Sarah goes, I might grab my iPad, which is more updated. This is an older computer, in all honesty. I'm not even gonna lie. It is. It's older. So
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, let's see who's gonna go with who. Yeah, what's up?
Italian pizza. Who said that?
Okay, they're still arguing. Hello.
John. Okay.
No one's ready.
Oh shit! Hi there.
What's up?
I wanted, but actually with Alexandra and go the next date. So
Okay. All right, let's give her. Okay, so I'll bring you back when she gets her iPad. Okay, let's see. Are these guys ready? Yo. You can't hear you at all. Nope, they're just in their own world. They just forgot that they're backstage. You know, why don't you just go now, Alessandra, and grab the iPad,
Sure.
and we'll just like bullshit for like a few minutes.
Okay. Sure.
All right, cool. See you in a bit.
You want to bullshit?
You want to bullshit?
A whole lot of shit for a bull.
We got someone named Giga Chat who said, "I would bang Sarah and Alessandra at the same time."
Mm-hmm.
Very profound statement. Oh, we got QB here. Alex, can you run a poll in the meantime? What kind of poll would I be running though? Sid's like, I got my first W. Yeah. Where's Hugh? Hugh's actually backstage, but Hugh, your camera is not connected, so I cannot bring you on. So you gotta connect your camera.
If it's the real Hugh.
Favorite PWF versus character? Oh, yeah, that's a tough one.
You mean like which
like character in the PWF universe is like the best, like Mr. Slave or fucking, I don't know, Ashley or you, or you guys are all characters in the PWF universe.
We're all characters.
With your own,
I'd go with like Malik. Malik's probably my favorite.
Yeah. She's definitely an interesting one. Yeah, I don't know. Mr. Slave is kind of hard to top, although.
Yeah, that's true. That's
his whole position on like little children is a little concerning.
Yeah, that one, I watched that one. That was a little strange by far, especially for somebody with his like childhood. Like that really threw me off. I'm not sure how you can even debate that topic. Like that's like
I don't know
really
either.
hard one.
I don't know either.
Mhm.
Number one, Fury, Sid, Dennis, Slave, Last Malik. Okay, interesting. My favorites are Hormaxer, Gangster, and Mr. Slave. Well, Hormaxer is not a character in the PWF universe. He's been excommunicated from the universe, so he's in his own little shitty Hormaxer universe now, which is a very sad, empty universe full of masturbation, alcohol, and steroids. There it is.
Yay.
What's
Is
up?
that better?
Oh yeah. We can even see you better now.
Great. There we go.
That's a lot better.
Hello.
You like just gained like 3 more points and it puts you over a top 10 just because you look even hotter now with the camera because it's better quality.
Yeah.
Go.
Yo, what's up? All right, you ready?
hi there again.
Hello.
Why does it look like you're doing a
Give
line
me
of
first.
coke every time you come on? All right, you ready?
What?
It looks like you're doing a line of coke every time you come on the screen.
I know.
No,
it really
I'm
does.
actually
I wasn't
sniffing
gonna-
the something
he's like-
like a mint thing.
Okay.
It's a bit
Oh, no.
relax me a bit.
Hello.
Hi there. Well, wait, are you alone here?
Am I alone?
Yeah,
In this room, I am alone.
yeah, like, wait a second. Well, see, my buddy said that here's gonna be a meetup, right? Or he's lied to me.
I don't really know what
Wait.
you're talking about, Max. In complete honesty.
Fuck. Looks like he's lied to me.
No, that's
Well, looks like we're dating now, huh? Or aren't we?
your buddy said what?
Yeah, looks like we're dating now because he's lied to me.
Oh, we're
You were like
dating.
alone here and they shit.
It's okay.
Yeah. By the way, I'm the Max. What is yours?
I'm Alessandra. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, hi. So, where do you come from?
I'm from New Jersey, United States.
Jersey.
How about you?
Oh, I'm personally from South Germany. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I've been to Germany.
What
I
kind
was
of time
in
do you have?
Bavaria. Excuse me?
Bavaria? Wow,
Yes.
where? Tell me more. Further.
Bad Gronenbach. It's about
Baden-Württemberg.
no Gronenbach. It's about an hour
Kronenbach.
north of the border.
Oh shit.
It's like an hour from Dachau. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually living in Nuremberg, so like
okay.
it's in Bavaria, like 2 hours from Munich.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we were about like 45 minutes to an hour from Munich. Mm-hmm.
Shit. Oh shit.
I loved it. It was stunning. And I didn't, so my family and I went for medical reasons, but I always say it was like the best trip of my life. I loved Germany. I loved the food. We weren't in the city where all, where it was like touristy and all of that. We were in more of it was like a village. It looked like a fairy tale book. It was really awesome. And the food was like right from everyone's garden. It was so nice. So if you ever go to a major city, I highly suggest staying outside of the major city, not in the major touristy city. You know?
You should actually visit in Nuremberg. It's actually a nice place, I will say.
The only thing I know about Nuremberg are the Nuremberg trials, like historically. I don't really know much about it. What else is to see is there?
Yeah. No,
what else is
well,
there?
like the castle we got here, and what else?
Oh yeah,
We got
I saw the new
got a nice
Schweinstein
city
Castle.
center actually. What?
The new Schweinstein Castle. I definitely butchered that.
New Schweinstein? No,
Is
it's
that
not
the
exactly
name of it?
Nuremberg.
No, it's not there, but I've been to that one. So I've seen the castles. I would love to see more. The castle was so cool. It was awesome. I'd be so down to see more castles.
Have you been somewhere outside Germany, in Europe exactly?
Have I been outside of Germany?
Outside, like in Europe.
Yeah, no, I haven't, but I would love to. I would love to go to Italy. Italy is top of my list. I have yet to go there. I'm 100% Italian, and I've yet to go there. People are usually shocked to hear that.
And
that
what
is definitely
exactly city?
Excuse me?
What exactly city you're gonna to?
What
wanna
city?
go to? Yeah.
I'd probably want to go to Calabria or somewhere down south. And then very similarly to what I did in Germany, I don't want to go to the major cities. I would like to visit the major cities, to say that I've been there and check it out. But I really want to kind of get to know the people and the culture and the villages outside of the cities.
Oh shit. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Wait, where do you live, you said?
Excuse me?
Where do you live, you said?
What do I do?
Where do you live, you said?
Oh,
in New Jersey, right?
New Jersey, yes.
So here's the thing. I sit here and thought about something like what about so here's the thing. I've got a few connections in New Jersey, right?
Oh yeah.
Like a from Russian mafia. The car will arrive to your home, okay? So here's gonna free signals, right? You understand that your that the car arrived, and after that you go to the airport, and you will then after that land in our private jet, you'll
what
see.
private jet?
Well, you see, I'm actually the secret spy here in South Germany. Alex is my companion
wait.
in
You're
USA.
gonna have to go. Wait. You have to back this up with some sort of foundation because you're kind of throwing.
Well, we have a foundation. You
at
see
me right
it.
now. We've got the mafia. We've got a private jet.
Of course, babe.
You back this up with some more information.
Of course, we got it.
A lot of information.
So here's my companion, right? It feels after that you go to fly jet to Miami, and after when you lands, you go to the Alex apartment. No, wait, it's a bad
Alex
idea.
apartment.
He will maybe bang you. No, I'm scared a bit. No, you are gonna after settle in there some hostel. Well, better that idea.
I don't know how my apartment got involved in your date, but
me either.
my apartment is closed off.
And then I arrive to Miami in my own private jet, and after that we're gonna date together.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's bring this back. All right, so Alessandra,
Yes.
would you go on a date with Max and like a normal date, not like a private jet, banging apartment type of date?
Honestly, I did not get the feeling of trust from him. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think you could have done better?
There are a couple things. One, I don't know where the mafia came into this. I don't know where Alex's apartment came into this. Like, there were so many aspects of this where they were kind of random and all over the place. Also, the private jet, I don't even know if that's real. You know what I mean? Like it's a nice line. And
Mr. Putin
real,
says to you
great.
hi.
But but I don't know. There's a lot of question marks with this one. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
I wrote down a lot of notes. Okay, so first of all, I want to start off my feedback with a question. What in the world were you talking about in the beginning? Like something about your friend? I was so confused. Like
Me too.
What were you trying to figure out? Like what was the
Like-
confusion?
It's like meetup. I wanna like a bit confuse her about the friend told me that here was gonna be some meetup or yeah. But she was there alone and like
that only works in real life. That's not going to work on a speed date.
Okay.
Right. I mean, yeah, in real life, sure, you can do that. You see a cute girl sitting there and you can be like, hey, you're here for the meetup? And like, yeah, you can make a joke out of it, but that logic doesn't follow on a speed date because it's a speed date, right? So yeah, so I think that just like confused the fuck out of her. The second of all, you're moving around way too much, right? Like you're really moving around a lot. You're like kind of like it's kind of hard to follow. Like you just gotta just relax, stay still, don't move around too much. Also, like I could tell you're nervous throughout parts of it, and I noticed that when you get nervous, it's kind of even harder to understand you. So just try to slow down your speech. Just speak a lot more clearly and succinctly. Don't rush the words. Take a deep breath. Feel your feet.
Yes.
Ground. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the oxygen traveling in your body. Right. Slow down your speech. Right, because otherwise, it's really, really hard to understand you. Yeah, that's basically my. Do you have anything to add, Sarah?
I mean, along with the moving around, I mean, just sitting up straight and kind of maybe having the camera a little more direct on you may have been a little more
No,
helpful.
I can't. There's a problem. I've got a kind of cable deficit.
Fair enough.
I can only place camera only there. Like you see, I've got 2 monitors here, and to the second one I can't place because, as I mentioned, camera deficit. Cable deficit. Like my cable is too small. So.
I see. Yeah, a lot of guys have the small cable as a problem.
I mean, just go on Amazon, buy a bigger cable. I mean, they're like $5.
But along with that,
there's gonna be some Chinese copies or.
I think you did kind of like go a little all over the place, and that's a little hard to keep track of for a girl, when it comes to having a conversation and trying to catch her interest. If you're all over the place, then chances are if we went on a date with you, that would be all over the place too and chaotic. And that's the feeling I got from you, was just very chaotic, and it wasn't very appealing in that instance.
Can I just say something? I don't even know if this whole private jet thing is real. If it is, fantastic. If it's not, that's not going to go anywhere.
He's kidding about that. Obviously, that's a joke. He's trying to make a joke. There is no private jet. Yeah, I think also with humor, right? It's got to be like when you're trying to like be sarcastic, you got to like.
I had no idea.
You got to indicate with your tonality. So I might say something like, if I was trying to make that joke, like, yeah, we can go on my private jet, something like that. When you say it like that, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's the way you say it.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of struck because of my English, because I how to explain it. So, if I, for example, speak on English, I'm like I got a chaotic thoughts because it's not my first language. So my first is Russian. Like if I would, for example, speed date in Russian, I guess I would not be so chaotic because I'm gonna be think more logic and yeah.
This is the funniest comment ever. He saved so much money on small cables, he bought a jet.
I've rated it.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, buddy. That's a good song.
Have a nice day.
All right,
bye.
Nice talking to you, Max.
That comment is so funny. Alessandra, if you don't mind me asking, I'm just curious, what medical reason brought your family to Germany?
So my whole family had late stage chronic Lyme disease and as well as parasites. This was like back in 2015. And we were being treated for it, and there was nothing else that they could do for us here. So they sent us to a clinic in Germany, and my whole family were good. There was black mold infestation. It was a whole to-do.
Wow.
Okay. So much we need to discuss because I actually had
right. No, that opened up a whole can of worms. Yeah, that's not like a one sentence thing.
What this is like super interesting to me because I've been dealing with Lyme disease for 5 years. What kind of treatment did they do for you guys there?
An FMT.
Oh, it's like the fecal matter transfer or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And that helped, just that alone?
That alone. Well, we also had we had 2 years of treatment leading up to that point. But up to that point, that was kind of like the cherry on top. We had no good bacteria left to combat everything that our bodies were going through. And that alone really helped to jumpstart our healing so that our bodies could now take the healing.
Okay, I have like so many questions, but I'm not going to bore everyone with this. Maybe we can just chat later. I want to ask you a few questions about your experience because I've been dealing with this Lyme shit for like 5 years now.
It sucks.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Amen.
Yes, you guys are back.
Good. What's going on? All right, we're gonna do a 4x4.
Okay.
You know what that is? You know what 4x4 is? 4 people. Yeah, it's
I'm not with
Canadians. It's a Canadian saying.
Let's see how.
Okay. I would think you meant 2x2. I mean,
yeah,
2x2. Yeah, that's true.
Hi, ladies.
With
Hello.
camera, I'm seeing double sometimes. So.
What's your name?
My name is Matt, and this is.
And I'm Mel.
Mel, that's right. And this is my bestie.
Okay.
M&Ms. I like that. I like that. Trophy maxing M&Ms. You come up with the greatest.
It's what I do. That's why I'm here.
Raging Tomato. Hopefully we don't make you rage tonight too much.
Mm-hmm.
So this is called a speed date. And I think all of us have a good voice, right? You have an acting background, Alejandra. I'm pretty sure I heard Sarah sing a tune.
No.
All right. Who here knows Grease? She doesn't know Grease. Can you believe that?
Mel doesn't know Grease.
I got chills.
And I'm losing control because the fire you're supplying.
I wasn't expecting you to tonight.
We're actually heading to karaoke tonight.
Yes, it's great.
Oh, hell yeah.
You guys' plans.
That is my
That
favorite.
sounds like fun, actually. I love karaoke.
It is.
I'm jealous. I'm on my way.
I get my
Especially
acting
when you have a
background
couple
out.
drinks. It's so fun. It's so fun.
It is. I get my acting background out. I went to a school in Canada, one of the top for acting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, George Brown Theater School. I don't know if you know that. You're from Germany, though, right?
No. I've been to Germany, but
Right.
I'm from New Jersey, so the New York area.
Okay, so you're probably familiar with like the schools that's related to Broadway and stuff like that.
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
Have you ever been on Broadway?
Not on Broadway, but I had my professional debut in West Side Story.
Oh, that's really good. Sarah, what about you? Do you have any acting background? Like any performing background?
Dance.
Oh, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
I was 5 when I started, 5 or 6, and then I went all the way up until after high school. I was like teaching at a dance studio, like apprenticing. By the time I was 15, 16, did some shows. I was out in Branson, Missouri, so I was in a few little shows here and there. Fun stuff.
Yeah, I look at like dance as telling stories with your body. So it's still theatrical. It's just you use your body to tell the stories.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you were gonna say something. What?
Oh, I just wanted to say that bangs are in and they suit you so well.
Oh, thank you.
Gorgeous.
I'm still getting used to them. It's so weird for me. I've like never cut my hair in. I think I was like 16 the last time I actually like cut my hair. aside from trims. And so this was like huge for me. I had a panic attack after she did it. I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. This is a big
that's
mistake.
Good.
You know, it's like a commitment. You have to.
It was a
work,
big, I was
even if
like,
you don't-
ugh.
I think it looks great though. Looks really good.
They're growing
got
up.
a wrinkle on my forehead, and I thought I'm gonna get bangs.
I know, right? That's
Just
really why I
like-
got them, guys.
So they look younger.
Guys, we're human. We age.
It's
What are
that's
we?
right.
true.
What
That's
are we?
true.
No, we're
I
vampires.
used, I used to look like a model. Now I look like a modeled Elvis. So
Model.
Oh.
oh, yeah,
So
no,
what trouble are you gonna get into tonight with karaoke? What are your favorite songs to sing?
probably a lot. I like to really like belt out notes, but I was told not to do that too many times. But it depends how drunk I get, because sometimes it's just like you got to have fun, you know.
True. True.
You have a hard day, long day at work, someone pisses you off.
Do you
You
have
got
a
to go.
favorite singer?
What was that?
A favorite singer?
Do I have a favorite singer? I have a favorite rapper, Eminem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Eminem. We're back to the M's again, guys.
We're gonna have to sing together and just call ourselves Eminem.
We have to serenade ourselves. It's the Eminem. What can we call? You know, see nothing. A&S. A&S.
So do they know? Do you guys know each other?
No,
I know
they don't.
everybody.
She's new to understanding the whole.
Yeah,
the speed
this is my
dates.
first time. I don't even know why I'm here, but this is my first time, and I think this is such a cool experience. Like, what a way, to gain wisdom and knowledge just about the whole dating scene. I love it, and you seem so knowledgeable about it too, Sarah. So I guess you've been doing this for a while.
I feel like I'm a veteran at this point. I think
Yeah?
Alex should be sending me a trophy now, because it's getting to the point where like everybody's had a speed date. I feel like the community.
I sent you a trophy of sorts.
That was a trophy. I feel like I've earned like an actual speed date veteran trophy.
I'll have
to make one.
Manufacture you one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know whether to call this a date or not a date. So
this was a hangout.
It was
Yeah,
a hangout. I thought it was
like a
fun.
hangout. So yeah, the whole would you go on a date doesn't really apply. So yeah, I don't even really think I can give you any feedback. But yeah,
Well,
thanks for coming.
I would definitely go hang out with them. They sound so fun.
Yeah. See, we got a hangout.
I think we should all go.
Two dubs.
Yeah, send me the karaoke place. I'm on my way.
Yeah, for sure. Nice meeting you, Alejandra Lapera. I'll see you later, Trophy Maxer.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Have fun, guys. Yeah. All right, that was interesting. Let's bring
That
on
was fun.
Hugh.
Nice little change of pace.
Hugh.
Yeah, it was
Is
chill.
it really
I like that.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Snooze, you lose. Isaac.
Hello.
What's
Hello,
up?
Alex. I'm back.
See, you've taken my advice about the glasses.
Yeah.
There we go.
We'll take them off.
Good man.
So yeah,
All right. Who do you want to go on a date with?
I want to go on a date with Alessandra.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take me and Sarah off.
Hello, Alessandra.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Yeah, cool. You look very Colombian or
I
like
look
South
cool.
American.
I've heard that before. I've heard that and Brazilian, but I'm not. I'm Italian.
Fully Italian.
I'm 100% Italian, or as Italian as I get.
Okay. You know who you remind me of?
Who?
Have you seen Spy Kids?
No way. I've never heard that one. I've heard Nina Dobrev. I've heard Fiona from Shameless. I've heard that girl from I haven't seen Stranger Things, but I've heard her before. I've been stopped in the club and said I look like Fiona from Shameless, but I've never heard the girl from Spy
So,
Kids.
Spy Kids, yeah.
That's a new one.
But you do look like her, don't you reckon?
I can see the resemblance. Yeah, the dark features, dark hair.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, for sure. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Oh, cool. All the way around the world.
That's true. Down under. What about you?
New Jersey.
New
Wait,
Jersey.
keep talking. I like your accent. Keep say that again.
What was that? Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
We just like switch sides.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I just like your accent. I was just telling
Thank
you
you,
to keep
thank you.
saying more words. I thought I didn't even pick up on it at first until you said down under.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, your accent seems pretty neutral. I thought the
Well,
Jersey people have like the
they do. Yeah, that's what
that.
I got you. Because I'm a trained actor, it's more
You're an
neutral.
actor.
Yeah, so I studied theater. I had done theater for about 15 years before this, and then ever since the pandemic, Broadway was shut down, etc. So I started doing my own thing, entrepreneur type work. But I
Okay.
was trained in a very neutral way to speak. So yeah.
Right, right. So you basically just kind of washed out that
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
the heavy Jersey
But
accent.
pieces of there's a section of my family that has a very Italian American accent, and it's so stereotypical, and I actually laugh when I hear it, and it's my own family.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're an actor.
Yes, I do real estate.
You have that actor look.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm assuming that's a compliment, so thank you. I appreciate it.
The Spy Kids actor look.
I do
You
love
could be like the
honestly,
stunt double.
all the technology in Spy Kids. I wish it was real. That shit was so cool.
The thumbs. The thumbs.
Yeah, the thumbs.
Yeah.
Like the cameras that were like this big, and you just stick them on a wall. That shit was so cool. I love that.
Yeah. I'm surprised you know that movie. I haven't seen that in like years.
I used to watch that all the time.
Your favorite movie?
It was when I was younger. It was one of them. I really liked Spy Kids. Yeah.
Have you seen that Jim Carrey movie, Eternal Sunshine of something mind, Spotless Mind?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. I just watched that like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. It's I'm actually pretty red right now. I'm sunburned. I went out yesterday. We had a massive uni event.
Oh, cool.
So,
I honestly didn't even notice.
yeah. So yeah, do you have any ambitions in life?
Well, I have a lot. I would like to be a public speaker and an author. I would love to inspire people. That is really my main goal in life. I would like to have a real estate.
People.
Yeah, I would like to have a real estate portfolio. I'm a very real person, no bullshit. So I'm very cut and dry that way. I really would like to be a pillar of light for other people in complete and utter honesty. That not in a like a cheesy way. I genuinely mean that.
Yeah. In what way do you want to inspire people though?
I would like to help people return to themselves. So I have a lot of clients. I'm a spiritual counselor, and a lot of them just feel completely disconnected from themselves, lost, or living a life that is not truthful to them. And and because they're not living a life that's truthful to them, they are having a hard time enjoying life and succeeding and having a fulfilling and satisfying life. So what I do is I bring in tools that they can use to help them find themselves again, so that they can actually live a life that they absolutely love, that they genuinely love, because we're not here to just survive, we're here to thrive. It sounds cheesy, I know, but it's true.
Believe it.
We really are. I mean, we're not here for shits and giggles. We're here for a reason. Every single one of us. Yep, every single one of us, and I'm here to help you find it.
Wow. So you're a spiritual.
I'm a spiritual counselor. Yeah.
Counselor.
Yeah.
What does that entail? Like you just.
So it's very similar to counseling. Very similar to that, only it's on the spiritual side of things. So I studied theater, but I also studied neuroscience and psychology. And with that, it helps you find all of the shadow aspects of yourself, the parts of you that you push away, that you don't want to look at, and you learn to embrace those parts of you, so that there are no parts of you holding you back, so that you can just plow through it, that there are no obstacles anymore, that you aren't your own worst enemy, all that stuff.
So getting rid of the self-sabotage.
Exactly.
Right.
I also though use my intuition for a living. So I like to call myself the telephone cord between the spirit world and the human world. And yeah, so I'm literally just a telephone cord. I'm not here making shit up. I'm just a telephone cord. So I'm actually a certified psychic medium. You may believe it or not.
Okay, predict my future. Predict my future.
That's
what's
not
gonna
how
happen.
this works. That's not how this
Give me a psychic reading.
You're gonna have to pay for that.
Oh, okay, right. We'll have to pay for that next time. Right. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Alessandra, same question as always. Would you go on a date with Isaac?
I would. I enjoyed our conversation. I thought it was real. It was a real conversation.
Okay.
It was a chill conversation. Like,
I'd say you're probably the most interesting person Alex has brought on.
thank you. I
Like,
appreciate.
you
I mean,
seem very
I
educated.
Kind of rude to say that right in front of Sarah, eh?
Thanks, Isaac.
Her new bangs. Look at her go.
I guess.
It's all right. I get my love. Don't worry.
No, I mean everyone prefers a different person because everyone has different tastes.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Do you have any feedback for him? Anything you think he could have done better?
Honestly, no. I thought his questions were real. He wasn't trying too hard. He wasn't under trying or over trying, at least from my perspective. I thought his questions were not completely random, and I enjoyed the conversation. I mean, I also liked how he didn't shut me down when he heard what I do, because a lot of people are like, oh, no, that's not legit. So it's like, even if you don't believe in it, you at least like hear me out. You know what I mean? And I just appreciate that.
Okay.
Sarah, what do you think?
Maybe just add a little bit more like either flirtation or some kind of futuristic talk, you know. I didn't hear anything unless I missed it, but I don't recall hearing anything about like a date or really any type of flirtation. It kind of felt more interview-like to me. I mean, it was a good conversation, but it did feel a little bit more just on the interviewing side, you know.
That could also be preference, because like what is it, like 2 minutes? For me personally, I would prefer to just have a conversation in these 2 minutes. I think there is like a hook though, and I so get what you're saying. Like if there's like a little like hook that's gonna like draw you in either sexually or more on the romantic side or whatever that is, I think that there could have been room for that. But if there is, like, I feel like there's such a fine line where if you step over that line just a little bit, for me personally, I think you're trying too hard. So I would rather you just have a chill conversation and then we get there if we get there. But if you are able to have that in what you're doing, and you're able to do it naturally and confidently, and just like a little bit, it's almost like just like a little taste of it to make me want more, I think that would be very good.
Right.
I thought overall it was pretty good. Also, one of your better performances. I guess everyone's just taking W's tonight. Literally the only piece of feedback I have for you is whatever it is that you have in your ears, just remove that. I don't know what it is.
These are my headphones, man.
They kind of look like some old lady headphones.
Goofy ass headphones.
Like normal headphones, yeah. And then that's a small little thing, but other than that,
okay.
I think you did pretty well, yeah.
Well, yeah. So you would say that we need to balance like the rapport building aspect and the banter.
I thought you did fine actually in that conversation. I sensed a little sexual tension, so
it's hard to do in 2 minutes too.
Well, Alessandra, there's 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Oh,
5 minutes.
I guess
wow.
time flies.
Time
flies.
But I've been giving you guys all 5 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
Well, then it's a little easier to do in 5 minutes.
Yeah. But all right, cool. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
All right, thanks, man.
I do. Take care. All right, let's bring on Hugh. Sup?
Oh, sup? Sorry.
You're alive.
I was looking at the floor. Yeah, I was like slumped over dead from waiting for so long.
I know.
Sarah, I see you took my advice with the pigtails, though. You're rocking them tonight.
I did this for Big Daddy, actually, because he asked for the pigtails. So, you're not Big Daddy.
Yeah, chat, just so you guys know,
Alex
she's referring
is Big
to
Daddy.
me.
Alex is Big Daddy. He knows.
I like that nickname. It's a good nickname.
You like that one, too. Every time I
Big
text
Daddy
it, I'm like, sure, Big Daddy. True
I get
story.
a little mini erection. All right, Hugh, so who do you want to go on
You
date
just
with?
made Alessandra choke on her drink.
She's going to choke on something.
And it's not you, Sarah. It's Big
Actually,
Daddy. Big Daddy's me, though.
Alex is Lime Daddy.
Oh my God! Are we making lime jokes now?
Too far.
Yeah, because I have Lime, so the whole chat like knows about it.
I mean, I did have lime, so everyone go off.
Okay, so Hugh, so who do you want to go on date with? Let's cut the foreplay.
We say I really would like to go with Alessandra, but her camera is like cutting in and out. I feel like it'd be disconnected.
Her camera's good.
Alex, are you serious? She's at like 5 frames a second.
It's minimal lag.
It's not as bad as it was earlier.
Oh my God.
Do you know how to Alessandro, do you know how to open command prompt? I have a way of getting rid of the glitchiness.
No.
Like go into the bottom left search bar, okay, and type in CMD.
The bottom left search bar.
He's
Yeah.
on an iPad.
I'm on an iPad. I don't
Oh,
know.
Jesus Christ! Never mind.
Dude, no time for tech. You gotta go on date with somebody. You can't be like fucking doing tech.
He was running tech.
Yeah, like tech advice and shit. Whatever.
Dude, I was searching for chicks for you. Now I gotta like do tech. Like, when am I getting my paycheck? Come on. Even Josh paid me sooner than you did.
I'm probably
sure-
gonna
I'm
get
sure
paid
he
before
did.
you get paid.
I know what kind of pay. I know what kind of pay you got from Coach Whitepill. All right, so you want to do Alessandro? You want to do Sarah? You want to do both? What are you thinking?
Yeah, we can do lasagna.
Lasagna.
All right, good start. Good
I
start,
have been
buddy.
called so
Good
many
start.
different things tonight.
Is that not how you say it though?
I mean, you can call me Alessandra if you would like. I mean, to me, that's a combination of Alessandra and lasagna.
Two things that I love very dearly. Well, I don't know about one of them yet. I know one of them is for sure, but the second one is like yet to come, you know?
I really appreciate that. We're not jumping the gun. I like that.
Yes. But I will say you strike me as a very great marketer. You know, of all the speed dates you've gone on tonight, that is like the number one thing that I've taken away.
What does that mean?
The way you speak about your line of work and like the spirituality and stuff, like you're really into it, you're really devoted to it, and you love it. But at the same time, it kind of like, you know, puts your marketing on that next level.
Is that like I should tone it down because it sounds too much like a commercial, or is like
No, I would say tone it down because it reminds me too much of myself. Like I'm abrasive. Like I like to talk a lot. Like we have some similarities in that aspect.
But if I also like to talk a lot, you can't tell me to turn it down because I'm not going to change who I am.
So how about we just have like a 5-minute date where we just talk as much as possible? We can like set a record here.
That could definitely be very chaotic, but we can try.
First, we need to figure out what kind of question will get us talking the most, though.
I don't know, because this entire time I thought it was 2 minutes until like 2 seconds ago.
We get a little extra time, though. I'm kind of like a special guest, so.
Okay. Where are you from?
Me? Oh, I'm from the States. Originally from Ireland, though.
Okay.
But I moved here at a very young age.
Okay, so you don't have the accent and all that.
No. I wish I did, though. It's a lot sexier than American.
I do like accents. I do. But I mean, if you don't have an accent, I'm not going to be like, no. Like, that's not a deal breaker. So
but it
where
helps a little bit.
It can. I mean, it can. But I'm more of a person, like, if we click than anything else. I definitely can help.
Right.
Where in the States are you?
I'm in the Midwest. I won't be too accurate, but I'm in Nebraska. I hope you know where that's at.
Oh no, I know where Nebraska is. I just don't know much about Nebraska.
Yeah,
what
because
goes
there's
on in Nebraska?
Literally nothing. Just a lot of me eating lasagna.
Okay.
Mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who makes your lasagna? Where do you get it from?
Well, you know, my mom used to make it. She still does from time to time. She has me locked in her basement, but
that sounds like abuse.
The dinner though is phenomenal, so I can't complain. You know,
is your mom
gotta be grateful. What?
Is your mom Irish?
No, she's German.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Is your dad Irish?
Yes.
Okay. So we've got a German woman from an Irish family making lasagna. Interesting.
No. No, that's not how genetics works. That's not how lineages work. My mom has a different lineage than me. Like I got the Irish from my dad's side.
I didn't mean biologically, but yes, that makes sense. Sure.
Right, yeah. Her heritage is like more Germanic, like Swedish, Norwegian type, Scandinavian, if you will.
Nice.
And you're Italian.
100% Italian, but from the States.
So do you have pretty like adamant opinions on pasta?
Yes.
Lay them out for me.
Yeah.
This is what's gonna extend our date. Let's hear.
The adamant opinions on specific. Okay, so I think specific types of pasta are for specific types of dishes. So if you start making like a pastina is not, you can't like stuff that, right? So You need to have specific types of pasta for specific types of dishes. Does that make sense? I also think al
No, but
dente
continue.
is better. I think al dente is better than overcooked. So slightly undercooked, where it's just slightly hard, is
But
pretty good.
not, yeah, really.
But not too mushy. We don't want it too mushy. But see,
Because then it
Italians
just
really
feels
like
like you're eating like sludge. It's just like going down your throat like liquid. You
yeah.
want a little bit of that
See, like,
consistency.
a pasta is different than a noodle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
very
Yeah.
similar,
Yeah.
but they're different. So it should have a different consistency. A noodle is very soft.
Yeah. It's like soft, but you like them a little bit like harder, like with a little more like rigidity to it before they go in your mouth. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What about lasagna though? We were talking about lasagna. So how do you make your lasagna?
Layers of the actual pasta, some beef. It's actually a mixture of beef and pork, but it tastes most like beef. Some ricotta, and then the marinara.
Do you kill the animals yourself?
Oh no. No.
Okay, that's good.
My grandmother, though, when she was growing up, like, was like, no, she did not kill the animals.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
she would tell stories of when she was little.
What
and
the hell? That was so much faster than 5 minutes.
That was fun.
That
man.
actually did feel faster than 5 minutes.
Did it
Was it
feel faster
faster?
than 2 minutes?
No,
I
didn't.
like my interactions to last a little bit longer than.
All right,
whatever this was.
I'll give you an extra minute since you're a special friend of the show.
Damn straight. Okay, where were we? Beef and pork.
Yeah, so it's like a mixture of beef and pork, and then you have the ricotta in the middle, and the marinara on top. Marinara is different than red sauce.
Marinara. You did
Do
not just pull
not
that out
say-
of your dialogue.
Do not say marinara. I will lose my shit. I hate it. Also, the other one is
Marinara.
I
Well,
hate it.
you already lost your shit before. Okay, no, that's too far.
Lost my shit with what?
I was gonna like free associate a joke from something you said earlier, but it might be a touchy subject.
Throw it out there.
FTM. You lost your shit before.
FMT.
Oh.
It's a funny
Whoops.
joke, but you gotta say it right. It's a good joke though.
I didn't even do that on purpose.
No, that's okay.
Wait, so does the A on your neck mean like awesome or something? Oh, it's literally just your first name.
100%. You don't have to look too far into it.
Well, I feel like you should though. Like you should like throw people for a loop. They're like, oh, it means Alessandro. Like, no, it actually means al dente because that's how I like my pasta.
I like that. I like that.
You gotta like solder on a little like tiny D at the corner of the A, so it's like fine print. They have to really like look at it to know what it means
So
first.
everyone's just gonna be sitting there looking at my chest, is what you're saying.
Oh, I didn't think about it like that.
Yes, you did.
You might have some creepers then, yeah.
I've had creepers. That's
Like
not-
real life creepers.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I guess that's what happens when you divide a group of people by saying marinara or marinara. You've got creepers that are for marinara and you're for marinara. So you got to defend yourself against those people.
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about different red sauces, those creepers, they know.
Those are the ones you got to stay away from. Those are like the fat pizza
100%.
eaters.
No, the people that say mozzarella.
Wait, how's mozzarella? Or
It's
is like
mozzarella.
mozzarella?
Mozzarella.
All right, I gave you an extra 2 minutes. All right, so Alessandra, would you go
Yeah.
on a date with Hugh?
I would. I thought it was fun. I had a good time.
Okay. What do you think he did well, and what do you think he could have done better?
Okay, so in terms of the criticism, I think he could have done better. The segues into different conversations, some of it was a little random, and it took me a minute to kind of like follow his train of thought. And it could have come across as like slightly reaching, but because we were already getting along, it wasn't that bad and wasn't that noticeable to me. I think I really liked how not intense it was. It was fun. We were joking. I liked how lighthearted it was. I mean, there were tiny pieces of, you know, like flirtation going on. I thought that was just fun. I had a good time.
Just a little bit.
Cool.
At least I was honest about the fact that I'm like all over the place. Like we're like each other, you know. It's
Hugh,
just
I
like
have
the chemistry is just-
ADD, so I get it.
I have the H.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I have the
And I'm not
H.
talking about ADHD. I'm talking about herpes. No, I'm just kidding. I have ADHD.
I was not
Sorry.
expecting.
All right, so that yes has now rapidly into a oh no. Congratulations. You might be the first person in PWF speed date history to go from a yes to a no in under 30 seconds.
I'm setting all the records tonight. What's up?
Yeah. It seems like everyone's doing pretty good tonight. I guess my radiance is rubbing off on you guys. All right, awesome. Thank you, Hugh.
Can I go with
Appreciate you,
Sarah
buddy.
now?
No.
Oh.
But
Come on, I
Aren't
was
you
on a
tired
roll.
of me, Hugh?
I'm in my flow state now. Now I'm on a
If you-
roll.
if you-
I
if you
so
wanna wait,
appreciate you just throwing it out there. I really
I do. I gotta
appreciate
get the next people on, but if you want to chill backstage, I can get you on your end with Sarah.
Oh, dope. All right, sure.
All right, cool. All right, so make sure you guys stay. Don't exit out. If you want to see Hugh part 2, he will be back with Sarah.
Hugh part 2.
All right, let's bring on Juan Carlos, who said he's going to go on a date with both ladies. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hello.
Hi, Juan.
You ready?
Yo, what's up, Sarah? How's it going? Yeah, let's just get it going. So, reason why I picked you guys is both you guys like spirituality, right? At least Sarah's friend does, the Ashley. So, are you personally into that, Sarah? Spirituality and like healing and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I've dabbled in it. Like I do think, you know, mind is body, body is mind, and you know, you kind of got to find a happy balance between the two. So
Yeah. So, Alessandra, when you're talking about healing, are you talking about like rituals and all that stuff?
What I mean, so I don't get too like witchy and stuff like that. Gets like kind of weird. But in terms of like rituals, yes and no. I mean, it's more laid back than that. If that makes sense.
Interesting. What about yoga? You incorporate any yoga?
I
into
like
your
yoga.
practice?
Yeah, no,
Which
I
kind?
think that's very healing. Honestly, I do regular yoga. I've done hot yoga before. I really want to do goat yoga though. I know that's like I know it sounds weird, but like with like baby animals, they have that, and I just love animals. I think that'd be so cute.
I'm gonna have to look into that. Sarah, so what about you? You in the yoga lately? Any hot yoga?
I like hot yoga. But my gym like stopped doing it when COVID hit, and it hasn't come back, and I'm kind of sad about it because like I would plan my week around the hot yoga classes. So yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it was so amazing how hot it actually gets in there. Like you start sweating and
It feels
it's like
good.
detoxing.
Yeah.
So both you girls like crystals, huh?
I do. I mean, I like crystals, but here's the thing. I don't think that the crystals like hold a power. I think that they give off a vibration because they're from the earth if they are legit. But I'm not like a crystals, like everything. I'm more of a direct line with spirit versus having an actual outside external source as being a source of power. Yeah.
So you're probably like into a certain type of lineage, huh?
What do you mean by lineage?
A lineage of teaching for like healing, all that stuff.
I don't really know what you mean by lineage, but
Okay, yeah, because when you talk about healing and energies, you know, I don't know if you're talking about a certain tradition of doing so, right?
Oh, a tradition. Yeah, it's not really tradition based. So my family is very Catholic, and I grew up Catholic, but I just had this awakening where I just knew that there was more out there and there was a bigger picture than what is being taught and kind of shoved down people's throats. And I went on my own awakening journey myself.
Yeah, interesting. Sarah, you're Catholic background too, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, the thing about Catholics, I don't know. I think they got a pretty strong fantasy world, you know, growing up in that kind of strict environment. But
why would a fantasy world come out of a strict environment? That's kind of like the ironic or contradictory type of statement.
I don't know. But yeah, freaking shit. Freaking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I throw you off?
Yeah, but
No, I mean, wait, so do you mean like people that are Catholic? You think that they are like brainwashed? Is that what you mean by fantasy world?
switch topics. We'll talk about it. But
Okay.
yeah, freaking.
That's
So
not a good
Keenan-
viewpoint for you. You look like you have a tiny head and like this giant body. You should probably sit
Hey, you
back
want to
up.
talk? You want to talk, Sarah?
I
Yeah,
can talk
but,
all I want because I don't give a fuck.
Shit.
I'm sub 5, remember?
Shit. I knew you were gonna. But that's fine.
Did you see? And it's funny because when you first came on, you were like, you know, the reason why I picked you both, but you only picked us both because Alex was like pushing it backstage. If
All
whoever
right,
gets
Alex,
us
I'm done.
both goes up first.
I'm done.
I was gonna say we were
But
the only
yeah,
two
it was
options
fucking lovely
available.
It's fucking lovely. You guys are sexy, but
Don't
let's
come
wrap it
on
up.
here trying to push my buttons, boy. You should know better.
Hey, you got me. You got me this time.
Oh, I didn't get you.
Fool
You're
me
not
once, you
trying
can't fool me
yet.
twice, though.
All right. I was only half paying attention because there's a massive amounts of trolls in the chat, so I've just been actively blocking everyone. I don't know what's going on over there.
Interesting. Yeah, check it out.
Well, you're not going to be able to see anything because I blocked them all. But all right, Alessandra, so let's start off with you. Would you go on a date with Juan Carlos?
I'm gonna say no. I wouldn't. I don't think you're a bad guy, but I not personally. No, I don't think that our conversation really had a direct line. There was nowhere that it was really going. It was very scattered. And I think I would have rather done a one-on-one and then you did a one-on-one with Sarah after. I think the whole threesome aspect takes kind of away from getting to know you as a person.
Yeah, to be fair though, they don't have that option, so that's why it's like
okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
cool.
I let them skip the line if they're willing to do both girls at once because it's more entertaining. But yeah, I see your point. Sarah, what's your answer?
No, I mean, and if you were approaching two girls in a bar, like the last thing you want to do is try to insult one of them because, you know, girls typically travel in packs. And if you insult one, then the other one's going to be just as mad. So you're doing yourself a disservice by doing that. And I saw you do that on that other speed date where what was that? Like that porn star or whatever her face was.
Wait, that was him?
Yep, that was me.
That was him.
Thanks, Juan Carlos, for ruining that relationship for me.
And if you do stuff like that, like you're not getting anywhere with anybody. And not only that, but other people can observe that as well. And they're going to think you're a douchebag too. So I recommend, like, when you approach one person, just know there's earshots beyond that. And then not only that, but if there's another girl sitting there listening, you actually want to butter them both up no matter what.
Yeah,
okay, I respect it.
I think it started off pretty strong, and then it went downhill near the end. It feels like you ran out of things to say, and then when you ran out of things to say, you got into like a little bit of like a verbal battle with Sarah, which I don't really know what the point of, and it just ended off like the energy just went like usually the energy is supposed to go up and up and up, but the energy just
I mean, we slowly started like going into bed, and then the whole conversation kind of just died.
Yeah, dude.
Like a dumpster fire rolling down the hill.
He goes back into bed while he goes. It did.
Yeah, it's tiring, bro. It's like shit, but it's fun though. Some aspects, so I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, dude.
Peace, brother.
No, but I didn't know it was him with the porn star lady. Oh yeah, so there's this like chick who's like a porn star. I had her on for a speed date, and I was like in Colombia, so I couldn't host. So I had my business partner host, and he was like hosting, and then this guy came on. So basically, okay, let me try to tell you the story from my perspective. So I'm in Colombia, and I get a fucking DM from this like chick who's like I'm somewhat friendly with, this porn star lady. She's like, hey, I'm never coming on the channel again. I'm like, whoa, hold on, what happened? Like I'm not even like in America right now. So I got like the story out of her in bits and pieces, but apparently she's like, one of your people insulted me and he was so rude and I'm so angry. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what could have possibly happened? And then I watched back the whole stream and I saw that there was someone who said something to her. I just didn't realize it was him. But basically, he didn't say anything that terrible per se. But basically, when it was his turn to go with her, he was like, oh, I don't want to go with her, something along the lines of that. And then he like started making fun of her for being messy, and she just like wasn't happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't very nice the way he did it. Like it was almost like he was trying to shit test her, and it's like that's not like you're getting your shit tests completely wrong.
I think
That's not how this works.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like not the point.
I don't think he actually had bad intentions. I think his intention was probably good, but I think his execution was bad. I think he was like trying to neg, which is like a cringy shit that some people in the pick community try to do. All right, let's bring on Johnny.
Yo, can you hear me okay?
Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny.
So,
Taking
Dope.
over LA Fitness. All right, so who do you want to go on a date with?
Definitely both, but I already went on with Sarah. So Alessandra, is that how you
Yeah.
say it?
Okay.
not Alazania, not Alejandra.
Who called you Alessandra? Who said that?
I think his name is Hugh.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
like
my
2
goodness.
guys ago.
Did you say yes to him? He's my boy.
I said yeah. I respond to anything.
No, did you say yes to going on a second
Oh,
date?
going on a second date. Oh yeah, yeah, I did.
I'm good. I'm literally in the library, in the Indiana
I can
University
see that. I was
library.
gonna ask you where you were. It looks like you're in like a university. Hello.
I am.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Yeah, I go to school at Indiana University. I'm a senior.
Nice. Nice. It's nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Johnny.
I'm Alessandra.
What about you? What do you do?
What do I do? What don't I? I do so many things. So I'm a real estate agent, interested in real estate investment. I'm also a spiritual counselor. I use my intuition for a living, and I'm an entrepreneur. And I'm an ambassador for several different companies, and I'm building a social media presence.
Yo,
Yeah.
you really do a lot of
No,
stuff.
I do a lot,
You're
and when I
lying.
tell you, I studied neuroscience and theater in school. That's just two other completely different.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, all
Theater,
over the place.
neuroscience.
All over the place.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I want to know more about like your psychic stuff. That's kind of cool because
Yeah.
I'm like part-time psychic, I swear. I'm like really good at cold reads.
When you say part-time psychic, do you mean like unofficially?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
get paid for it. It's just a hobby, you know.
So when you say you're a part-time psychic, like what do you mean? What would your cold read look like? Just
For
you mean
you?
of anybody? Like just sure. That sounds fun. Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I mean, you already told me a little bit about you. Give me a second. Give me like 2 minutes and I'll like it just has to hit me, you know.
Okay, we have 3 minutes left after that.
Wait, no, we should do 4. We should do 4. I hope he gives me extra time with you. You're pretty easy to talk to, not gonna lie.
Thank you. Honestly, I can talk to a wall. I just talk a lot.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should come to where do you stay at?
New Jersey.
Oh fuck. Whoa.
Far. Oh yeah, Indiana. Yeah, no, that's pretty far.
Yeah, it's like 10 hours or so. You could come
Yeah.
over and help me with my complex analysis homework.
For what? Complex analysis. What?
I study mathematics, so it's like
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. I've done a lot of stuff, but that's not one of them. So good for you. Good for you.
Oh, thank
What do you
you.
want to do with that?
Basically, I want to go for my PhD in mathematics, and
Dr.
then
Johnny.
yeah, Dr. Johnny someday. But it's gonna take a little bit. It'll still take like 3 more years. So, but I'm
I mean,
excited.
that's awesome. Good for you. Is
Thank
there
you.
something specific you want to do with it?
I want to go into research and pretty much develop more about our current knowledge of the universe through mathematics and
So
figure out.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's a lot.
intrigued. That is
I could
awesome.
show you more about it. I just got to the library though. I'm gonna pull an all-nighter for my exams.
I love that you're speed dating when you have an exam. Honestly, that's hysterical. I love that. That's
Girl,
awesome.
I saw you. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna come on.
Thank
This
you.
girl seems like she could be cool, so
Thanks.
why not? Yeah. So you're like not in college, or did you go to college?
I did. I'm 25. So I graduated in 2020. I'm a COVID graduate.
You're a COVID graduate.
Mhm.
Yo, that I feel bad. Did you actually walk on stage or no? Damn.
We were sent home my senior spring. I was so excited for senior spring, and our senior spring came, and we were sent home in March. Yeah, they were like, everyone pick up and go. You have 3 days. So like, okay, I guess I'm moving out of my dorm.
So what's your degree in? It's in neuroscience.
Neuroscience and theater.
Oh, so you actually have the degree in both.
Yes, in both. And now I use the neuroscience / like psychology part as a part of my spiritual counseling.
Hey, I fuck with that. So
Yeah.
do I get like free counseling when we go on our second date or what?
No, I don't know you well enough, but I really appreciate you asking. And if we get to know each other better, I can, do it.
What do you need to know? I can tell you my birthday.
What's your birthday?
October 12th.
Are you, you're not a Scorpio. Are you Libra?
I am a Libra.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Very cool.
Oh, look, my dog is back. All right, Alessandra, would
Yes.
you go on a date with Johnny?
I would. I enjoy talking with him. I really like what he's doing. I like that he has goals in life.
Jeez,
he's
it's like
speed
your
dating
standards
me.
are here. They need to come up. Yeah, he has goals. I love that.
I
Jeez.
genuinely appreciate that. I really am really interested in like the math / science, like quantum aspect of the universe. I think that is so cool, and I'm kind of getting more into that. So having conversations about that is super interesting to me. I enjoyed our conversation a lot.
Yeah, the only concerning thing about Johnny is he's always with that friend of his in the background. They're literally tied at the hip together. I've never
the
seen them
friend's
not
name?
together.
See, I wouldn't know that because it's my first time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a homie. He's the homie for sure.
My homie.
He's homie who's in your home all the time. Yeah, so
Hey, we're in the library this time. I took him out. I gotta be quiet. Fuck, I'm so loud.
anyway, but yeah, overall good speed date. I don't really have anything for you to improve on. I think you did a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wait, you actually watched this time, Alex?
I pay attention somewhat.
Wow, you haven't paid attention to mine in like 5 tries. It's been 2 months.
Well, it's a good thing. That
Yeah.
means that you're doing good.
It's more like you were just eating, what was it, like raspberries or something last time for
Not
fixing your
today.
camera.
No raspberries in my house today. But
Blackberries, that's what it was.
I do have some blackberries. I haven't eaten any though, but maybe I will after next round.
Yo, I'm fucking coming to Florida. Facts.
Okay.
I might actually drive down to Miami on like the Sunday of the competition. I'm going to Daytona though for spring break, so
Cool. All right, man. Sounds good.
we get to meet. Cool.
All right, buddy. I'll see you then.
Bye. Thanks.
Take care.
Bye, Johnny.
All right, let's bring on Jeremy. What's up?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. All right, so who do you want to go on date with?
I'm going to go with Alessandra.
Hi.
Hey,
All right.
how are you?
I'll take me and Sarah off.
Hey, Alessandra. So I hear you're from Jersey.
I am from New Jersey.
Yeah. So I'm originally from the Philadelphia area, but I actually live in Hoboken now.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's not far at all. My brother has a place in Jersey City, so it's right next door.
So you go out in Hoboken.
I've gone out a couple of times in Hoboken. It's honestly like super expensive, and where I'm from, I would have to like get an Uber all the way there and all the way back, and it's like over 30 minutes to get there. So I don't do it all the time. I go out a lot in the Morristown area.
Okay.
Only because it's so accessible. It's like 15 minutes from me. I hop in a car and I'm home, and it's less expensive. But yes, I went to, what was the name of it? The Wicked Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went there a couple weekends ago. It was fun.
Yeah, Wicked Wolf is actually so I'm in downtown Hoboken, and Wicked Wolf is pretty close to my apartment. Actually, hold on one second. Let me just text one of my friends real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, so Wicked Wolf is pretty close to my apartment, and sorry, I just gonna throw this out there. I'm a little bit nervous. This is only my 3rd time doing a live stream, and so it's like if you met me like at a bar in Hoboken, or like on a real date, or at a networking event in real life, I would be a lot less nervous.
And I have a lot of eyes on you.
Yeah, no, I am kind of nervous. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous right now, and I just, like Alex is probably going to critique me for this, but I figured, you seem like a very real type of person, and I just want to be real with you. So
I love that. I love that you're matching the realness. No, truly. I mean, I really appreciate the honesty and the genuine take on this. Anybody that comes in here and is bullshitting me, I have no interest in it. So I would much prefer what you're doing.
yeah, you seem like someone who would. So yeah, but yeah, now that that's out of the way, so you said you were just at Wicked Wolf. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was fun. I had a good time that night. I really did. It was fun.
Was it what Saturday night?
It was a Saturday night. Yes.
Oh yeah, Saturday nights are the craziest nights in Hoboken for sure.
I don't go out there enough to know the difference, but I can totally assume that. I mean, it makes sense. It was pretty packed.
Oh yeah, of course. Did you have to wait in a pretty long line?
I waited for like 20 minutes, so it wasn't too long. I mean, I think there were people that were waiting a long time to get in, but it was not as quick as I would have liked it, but it was also not super long, so it wasn't too bad. Not too bad.
What?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Pig and Parrot?
No, but I heard really good things about it.
That is definitely that's like my main go-to spot here in
Yeah.
Hoboken. And so like Pig and Parrot, I'm at pretty much every Friday and Saturday night. And then Pig and Parrot, have you been to Wild Moose?
So, where?
Wild Moose, it's a country
No.
bar. Yeah, Wild Moose is a lot of fun. Like a typical weekend night, I'll start out at Pig and Parrot and then hit up Wild Moose. Either that or have you been to Deer Maud at all?
I think I went there once, but it was a couple years ago, so I don't really remember.
So
I was there for like half a second because we were bar hopping too that night.
okay. Well, Deer Maud, it actually just opened a few months ago. So
Oh, then maybe it's another one.
yeah. Well,
Wait, no, it was Mad Hatter. I think I went to.
Oh, Mad Hatter is actually literally right around the corner from my apartment.
Then that's the one. I haven't been to that one.
So I'm curious, like, have you ever? I know you said you don't go out in Hoboken that much, but have you ever witnessed anything like really crazy on a night out in Hoboken?
Nothing super out of the ordinary. I mean, I saw when I was there a couple weeks ago, there were two girls fighting, and someone's like threw a drink at, like literally threw her drink on the other girl. Yeah. I was like, that's just not uncalled for. Just like.
All right, Alessandra, same question. Would you go on a date with Jeremy?
I would give him a chance. I appreciate the honesty, in all honesty.
So you would legitimately go on a date with him?
I think that I would. I'm a little in between with it, but I would give him a chance. I think we need, more time. I think in a different setting where there's less eyes on him, he's nervous now. I see potential.
I appreciate that.
This is pretty funny. You were too platonic. Shouldn't tell you're nervous. Didn't sexualize, and you should get your T levels checked, Alex. Yeah, I mean that's not exactly what I wrote down, but that is a somewhat accurate summarization of what I would say. No, here's a few things I wrote down there. Not that. One, I wouldn't text your friends during the date. The
only reason I'm doing it is because I was actually I'm planning a Zoom call with one of my friends right after this, and he's like ready, right? And he's like texting me that he's ready, like just when I was going on. So I had to text him. It's just going to be 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I still probably wouldn't do it. I would just, make your friend wait for a few minutes. But okay, I see your point. You were visibly nervous. I mean, you kind of acknowledged that it is what it is. I would try to do some grounding exercises. So try to feel your feet on the ground, right? Just take a deep breath. Try to feel like that oxygen just going into your lungs, and try to do that before your speed date, like for a minute or two, right? Because if you think about it, there's nothing you have to be nervous about. The worst case scenario is you're exactly where you start. It's not like you can lose something you don't have. So it's what's the worst case scenario? Is that you have a really bad speed date and I clip it up, put it on my clips channel and goes viral. I mean, other than that, what's the worst that could happen? No, I mean, in all honesty, like nothing really can happen, bro. Right? I would also shave like the neck beard part that you have there. It's a small little thing. But also, my biggest piece of feedback for you was actually the conversation was very shallow. You're mostly like talking about bars and like name dropping. It's not that interesting or it's not that deep and genuine. So, yeah, I would like either have a more funny, playful conversation or more deep conversation. But I wouldn't just talk about bars like, oh, hey, do you know about this bar? No, I go to this bar. It's all this bar. It just seems like kind of like just a bunch of name dropping that isn't really going to have a strong effect on a girl.
Okay. Yeah, appreciate that. And also, so couple like I remember your feedback from last time, and I do plan on getting my T levels checked. It's just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I was conscious of slowing down my speech, and I wanted to see if you noticed.
Yeah, you did. That's why I didn't talk about your speech. Yeah, you did better with that. Yeah, I mean, people are saying work on your facial expressions a bit, but you can't really do that. Like the only way to work on your facial expression is to relax more and be in a better mood. If you try consciously controlling your facial expression, it's going to be really, really awkward and weird. So there's only so much you can do with that. So basically, in order to work on your facial expressions, you have to be less nervous. It's like the only way you're going to be less nervous is, well, basically if you do some breathing exercises or you just do a lot of these speed dates or I don't know, whatever it is that can kind of ground you, make you feel less nervous. But there's no direct way to work on your facial exercises, basically is what I'm getting at. But yeah, I do think that improved a little bit.
Okay, yeah, appreciate that. Awesome. All right, thank you.
It was nice meeting you, Jeremy.
Nice meeting you too.
Have a good one.
You too.
That buzzer was so loud, it was like, bing!
It was really loud.
All right, let's bring on, go for another 15, 20 minutes. Let's bring on, okay, fan favorite, Greg. Oh, he's not ready. All right, let's bring on Boris.
I was going to pee if Greg is not ready. Hi. Yeah, so bring on the next person and I'm coming back for Sarah.
Okay. Boris is coming back. Let's bring on WB. What's up? You get to meet the other part of the duo.
That homie.
We can't hear you at all. Your audio's fucked. She's like putting it in for her.
They're sharing earbuds now. That's awkward.
I can't have this. I can't do this no more, bro. I can't.
These are two guys who are probably like share a condom.
I like these two.
Okay. Damn, I don't know which one I should go on with. I can't really noise max right now. Some dude really just came in and was like, "Yo, your friend is too loud." But I'll do Sarah.
Okay.
You're gonna do me?
Yeah, I'll do you. Hey, Sarah, what's up?
Not much, WB.
I heard Johnny was your first time, or you were Johnny's first time or something.
I was his first. I popped his cherry.
Damn.
Am I popping your cherry, or you've been on before?
I've been on before, yeah, but I've never been on with you.
Oh. Are you excited?
I'm very nervous, actually. Kind of excited
Really?
too. Yeah. Do I not sound nervous?
I mean, I could see a little bit of nervousness in there, but you're not fumbling, so it's okay. You're doing great.
I will be honest with you. I'm more nervous because the manager of this library might come on again.
Well, we can whisper. It's okay.
We can whisper.
It's kind of sexy to whisper, anyways.
I know. I can put on a fake accent if you want.
What kind of accents you got up your sleeves?
How about a British accent? How about that? Because I've grown up with all British people. You know what I mean? And it's very refreshing. Where are you from, Sarah?
Maryland.
Maryland. Is that what, College Park, I'm assuming?
College Park's down here. I'm north of Baltimore. College Park would be like just south of it.
Okay. So how often do you go to Virginia?
Virginia? I used to live in Virginia, actually. But I've got some friends down there that I go see every once in a while, maybe like quarterly. Since
Fair enough.
It's like a 3-hour drive to see them. So yeah.
Okay.
But, Are you
I'm
from Virginia?
No, I'm not, but I know a lot of people from Virginia, and I
Oh,
follow
okay.
this YouTuber who always says he's from Virginia. I think his name is like Alex. No, not Alex. Eric or something. It's like
Hmm.
a tall Hispanic dude. But yeah, I just thought of it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
So,
actually from Thailand. Was
oh,
born
really?
here. Yeah, was born here in Chicago, but then I moved to Thailand when I was 7. So
That's
that's why.
cool.
Hence,
Why did you move to Thailand?
oh, because my dad's job, and I just love Thai women.
Well, and then you ended up picking the blonde. That's kind of.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to sabotage Johnny actually.
Oh, you wanted to knock him down, huh?
I wanted to
I
knock
don't
him
know.
down.
Johnny's pretty good. Johnny's pretty
I
good.
don't know. I don't know. He got that light skin thing, light skin going on. He told me
You're
about your
pretty white
type.
yourself.
I have no white in me at all. Maybe like 12.5%. I'm mostly Asian and Pakistani and Persian.
Pakistani, really?
Yeah.
That's quite a blend.
Yeah, I'm mixed. I'm like a mutt.
Nothing wrong with being a mutt. I'm a mutt.
Are you?
I am the Irish, Scottish, German, and then it's Australian, but it's the English that got kicked out of Australia and like sent to Australia as a punishment.
So
So,
like native Australian.
yeah, that's definitely in there. There's like a city actually in Australia that's part of my mother's maiden name. So that's actually, I was told that we have something to do with that, or I don't know, something to that degree, but it's pretty interesting.
Were you part of the colonizers or just like?
I have no idea. Honestly, if I like went and looked it up, I'm sure I could find all this fun stuff, but
Okay.
clearly it made a good mix, so I'm not complaining.
Okay. Well, honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna do tonight except study because Johnny's gonna help me with math. I'm gonna help him with finance, and it's gonna be a whole party.
Oh joy, lots of numbers going around.
Yeah, just a lot of numbers, a lot of calculations.
So what do you do when you're not studying?
I box and I do like a bit of MMA as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I think I remember I watched one of your speed dates or something. You said something about like you do boxing as well, right?
Yeah, I did that with my trainer. It was more like a fun, like weekly routine to do. Like we tried all sorts of different types of training styles from, you know, like kettlebells and this and that and all this different stuff. And then finally one day she put the gloves on me and
Put the gloves
it
on
just
you.
clicked. Yeah, it just clicked. And I was like, I love hitting shit. This is great.
It just clicked. Okay.
It just clicked. But yeah.
I mean, I
So
compete like professionally before, but I just teach people now. So
fair enough.
All right, Sarah, would you go on a date with Johnny's side piece? I mean, WB.
Bro.
I think that WB needs to take some more. God, I think he needs to take some more cues from Johnny, and I think you have a lot of potential, but you just weren't hitting it quite well tonight. Like the conversation kind of like shifted around a little bit too much.
Yeah,
there wasn't
definitely.
really a whole lot of. I gave you a lot of spots that you could have walked into very easily, and you weren't taking them. But I think there's a lot of potential. I think you will do well eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, that basically what it was. What I was going to say as well. I mean, obviously, it didn't help that you had to like whisper the whole date, but yeah, that's kind of a tough situation. Alessandra, do you have any feedback?
I actually agree with Sarah. You guys should probably study.
I'm not gonna be Johnny's side piece anymore because he failed it. Nope.
Oh, shit! Someone's not getting action tonight.
Yeah, sorry, bro. You gotta find your new condom.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's setting down the law. WB's gonna finally busting out of the shell. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
We got a nice lineup backstage. I don't even know who to bring on next. We got Greg, we got Boris, and we got Mr. Slave. Let's save Mr. Slave for last because that's going to petrify our new guest. So let's just bring on Greg for now.
Yo, what's good?
What's up? Who do you want to go on date with?
Let me get Alessandra.
All right, cool. I'm clicking this out.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Not too bad. I'm ready to petrify you.
Oh, okay.
Nah, he said something about like someone's gonna petrify you. I'm like, might as well hop on that bandwagon.
So how are you planning on doing that?
Wait, hold up. It's like kind of like you almost sound like a robot. You said how you plan on doing that?
How are you planning on doing that?
Oh, how? Okay, his connection's a little choppy. I got some magic tricks up my sleeve. I'll let you figure out the rest.
I would like more information than that if I'm gonna be terrified.
No, I said petrified, not terrified. We're not gonna go there. We're gonna.
Those are synonyms.
Are they? Oh man, I guess you learn something new every day.
Okay, so how are you planning to petrify me?
You ask a lot of questions.
It's just not an inviting first line.
No, I know. That's the whole point. Do you like wine?
I do love wine. Yes.
What kind of wine do you like?
It really depends on the occasion. I love red with dinner. I love white with seafood. I like rosé for anything.
Rosé is really good.
Do you like wine?
Yeah, I do. Seafood and rosé is like a really good combo. Like sushi. Yeah.
Yeah, I like a rosé and like sushi. Yeah, I've had that before.
So let's say we're going on a sushi date. Where would we go and like what would you order?
I like their special rolls. Well, first of all, I don't really have a go-to sushi place. I know like several different places. In fact, like my friends and I, we kind of hop around from sushi place to sushi place.
Yeah.
And I like their special rolls. So it's not necessarily a roll that every place has. I like to look at the ones that they make that are unique to them. But I do like a good spider roll. I love like the basics, like spicy tuna, etc.
Yeah.
How about you?
Ooh, I like spider roll is really good. Lobster, salmon. I've been craving the Hawaiian rolls. That's been like my thing right now.
Oh, I like a Hawaiian.
Mango. Yeah, with some yum yum sauce. You ever have the yum yum sauce?
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I know
like
a really good place with some really good yum yum sauce.
Where is it?
So whereabouts do you live?
I live in New Jersey.
Oh, Jersey. Okay, I'm from Philly, so like I don't know if you've
Not
ever
far.
been to Philly. Yeah.
I've been to Philly, but I've never gone out in Philly. It's
Oh.
like 2 hours from me, so it's a little far to go out unless I'm staying at someone's house.
Oh, so you're deep in the Jers, right?
I'm north. Yeah.
I'm
I'm closer to New York.
Oh, by New York. So I'm sure they got a lot of good sushi places around there.
They do. They do. New York does. I go out more locally. So Morristown is the closest like mini city to where I'm from.
Yeah.
I'm sure you don't really know what that is, but they do have several cute spots. I mean, some of them are like little hole in the wall places, and then
Yeah.
other ones are big places.
We love hole in the wall places. Wait, you said Evesham?
Morristown. Do you know where
Oh,
that is?
Morristown. It sounds familiar. It's just like I wish StreamYard wasn't so choppy. Like I can make out most of what you're saying.
I'm not sure why it's like that. I'm in my office and I never have trouble, so I'm not
It's
sure
because
why
you
it's
and-
like that tonight.
Yeah, it's because you and I are so hot that we're just imbalancing the connection. No, but it just
Russian Pappy.
exact Russian Poppy comes in right and the connection goes crazy. So are you a type of girl that likes to go to the beach?
Oh, I love the beach. I am a huge beach girl.
Yeah?
Oh my.
So we
Yeah.
already know where we're going for the third date. It's gonna be a beach date.
Where are we going? So my family has a house in Point Pleasant, and we go down to Point Pleasant. So we go to Jenks all the time, which is super fun. My family's house it's on the water, which I just love the water. The water is my happy place. So no, you've hit the nail on the head with that one. I love the beach.
Yeah, it's awesome. Do you go surfing at all?
I tried surfing. I get really cold when I get out of the water.
Really?
To be completely honest with you.
Oh, girl, we need to change that. I'm gonna be your surfing instructor.
Where
You
have you
can hold on to me so you don't fall off and like no sharks take you down.
Surfing is tough in New Jersey. The waves are kind of small.
But you gotta find the right wave. You gotta like really catch those like big waves and stuff. You know.
Have you been surfing for long? How long have you been?
I'm kind of new to it. I started off like skateboarding. That was my thing. So transitioning to surfing was like you just need balance. Like I was like a fucking skater boy. Like so.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm actually really good at skiing, but that's kind of different.
Yeah. So run me through like, okay, let's say we're going on a ski date, right? Run me through like, what would you do? What courses would you hit, or what would we hit rather?
I mean, I like it really depends. So I really like the scenic routes, but I also really like black diamonds, double blacks. I'm really down for the thrill. Yeah.
Black diamond.
All right, Alessandra, would you go on a date with Russian Poppy, i.e. Greg?
I'm kind of scared. I don't know, the whole petrifying thing in the beginning is kind of like a red flag.
Right.
I would, as of right now, no, because of that.
Okay. What petrified you about that? Get it? In words. Like what was it just sounded kind of like shady to you or brought back some
like
negative
so
emotions?
I mean, you have like one shot at a first impression. You have one shot, and then it's hard to kind of take that back unless you're really, 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 really good. So I would have if you were gonna say that at all, I would not have made that the first opening line, because I kind of raise a red flag throughout the rest of the conversation.
Yeah, it was just like a joke that didn't land.
It's all good. Yeah.
I wonder.
If I knew you and that joke was like a part of your personality, I probably would have laughed. But because I don't know you, it's yeah.
She has to know about my petrified personality. You got it. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah. All right. Well, wow. Greg took his first L in a while. This has been
Black
interesting.
L, no kidding.
We had Dennis
Hey.
W and Greg is taking an L. What's going on with the world?
Brutal. No.
Thanks for coming on, dude.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Let's bring on two more people. Let's bring on Boris. Yo, you're muted.
Yeah. Is it fine now?
It's fine. You ready?
Yep.
All right, cool. Who do you want to go with?
I'm gonna do Sarah.
Okay.
In a while. I have to catch up. Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Boris.
Did you miss me or what?
You got me all to yourself this time.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that for so long, right? It was a couple of months. I think it was September, October.
How have you been?
Fine. I've been to France and Ecuador, and I'm finally back in Colombia 1 month ago. But
Yeah.
I'm
What
getting
what did you travel for?
family reasons, and then my Colombian visa wasn't ready, so I had to go to another country. And yeah, it got delayed. I probably might have been scanned. So anyway, the joy of the third world countries, corruption and all. Anyway, what's up with the Pippi Longstocking look? Tell me all about it.
Well, Pippi Longstocking's like this. That would be Pippi.
So who are you exactly? What's your?
This is the Harley Quinn. If you check out my channel,
Okay, I never checked it out. Actually,
you have to go to the Raging Tomato, and you'll find this exact one and why it's there, and you'll get it.
okay. So do you wear that like outside in the day, or is it just like?
God,
for
no, I
intimate?
would never wear this anywhere but on these types of streams. This is
Okay,
not
so
something
just
I'd
like
be like, oh
for-
yeah, I'm totally wearing piggy tails today. Let me just go to work and expect my boss to take me seriously. Like, oh my God. You want these expense reports or?
So it's part of your like your YouTube character for your show, or just for like your house intimate moments? I mean, we're not
You have to go
intimate
check
yet,
out
but
the channel. You have to go look at it now. See?
yeah,
Curiosity.
I prefer what I have in front of me. You know, why are you like sending me to the channel? Come on.
Cause you got to go give me a view, and you got to subscribe too, so you can see more. There's a Jeannie on there too. You got to go check her out. She's pretty hot.
Jeannie?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
You got to go look, honey bun.
Anyway, let's not make joke about how we could pull that extent of hair. Right? It's too soon. So Maryland, is it like close to Washington or?
Yep, it's connected.
And you have the beach, right?
I mean, yeah, Maryland has beaches at it. Yeah, not where I'm at, but very close.
Okay, do you go dive like naked in the winter, like for, I don't know, spiritual reasons? Like
I don't like being
you know?
cold at all, so there will be no, like, they always have the polar bear plunge every year in Annapolis, which is always cool. It's like a fundraiser type thing where people go jump in the freezing cold water and raise money for whatever. But no, you'll never see me plunging in cold water ever. Now I'm happy to go to a nude beach, you know, in the summertime where the sun's hot and very hot.
I feel back your feisty, milky vibe right now. Anyway, I've been to Washington, but I was like all underage. Like I think I was 19, just for a day up to DC. But yeah, it was 13 years ago. I haven't seen you there though. But are you into like younger guys, by the way? I was.
Am I into younger guys?
Yeah.
How old the fuck do you think I am?
I mean, a bit older than me, but you know, I like older women, so we're fine.
I thought you were older than me.
Come on. Hey, you know what? If I shave the beard, I look like probably like 5 years younger. But I'm gonna
How old
be.
are you?
I'm gonna be 33 in October.
Oh my God, you are younger than me.
Cool.
Damn. Only by a couple of years though.
Hey, you're not the veteran of this show for nothing, right?
Well, I think there's, you know, I'm happy with like a 5-year gap in either direction, you know. I actually have not been fond of the younger ones only because like the maturity level and you know, I have kids and things like that, so it's a whole different ball game. But you know, within a 5-year difference, that's usually not the worst. You know, yeah, I think that's okay.
What I like about you is that, you know, many women in your position could have just, you know, given up, hating men, and you know, I like that you have this like I don't know, cute and innocent vibe, and still you have some personality, and you're not giving up. And I feel you're like, because a lot of people lately like don't want to meet up anybody, right? Like they're like giving into like men or because
Well,
men
that's called
themselves
holding a
gave up
grudge.
emotion and stuff, and you know.
Yeah,
it
that's
was-
called holding a grudge. I can't hold a grudge over all of the men just because one man hurt my feelings. You know, that would be absurd. But I mean, and number two, I'm not innocent by any means. I know you think I'm cute and innocent, but that's definitely far from it. And number three, I love men. I love men very much so. For one
Does
big
Boris. You guys
reason.
have that in common. Just kidding.
Alex,
Sarah,
did you kill me before 5 minutes? It was so fast.
That felt a little quick, actually.
Yeah, maybe 4 minutes. I don't know. I just want to get through everyone.
I'm not a special guest in the show. That's
you'll always be special to me, Boris. All right. So, Sarah, would you go on a date with Boris? I mean, I guess you guys have already like talked before, but just try to evaluate it from this performance alone.
You know, Boris, I wasn't too impressed with this performance. You didn't do god awful or anything like that, but I think it could have flowed a little better. And I think you, I think it could have flowed better. I think you were faltering somewhere. I don't know if you were feeling nervous or maybe just kind of searching for words, but there was just kind of some moments where it's like just some like pausing.
yeah. I just realized that I didn't say much about me. Like you don't know nothing about me. That's the worst part. Like when we like getting to know each other, I guess.
It just felt like you were a little sleepy, honestly.
Yeah, like you weren't into it.
Like you could use like a baguette and a nap.
Come by this kind of bread in Colombia. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just ate. But other than that, yeah, I just wanted to do Sarah and know her a little better. But...
Yeah. Alessandra, do you have any feedback?
I thought it was very like it didn't really go anywhere. You know, I was waiting for it to build a little bit, kind of reel her in a little bit, and it didn't really. It kind of just plateaued. So I think having some sort of intention when you're talking to somebody. If you want to get to know her, what do you want to know about her? Start asking questions about what it is you want to know about her. Don't think too hard about it. That type of thing.
Yeah. But On the positive side, you did really good with Malik. So I feel like you just spent all your energy with Malik. You climbed the mountain. You know, it
Did I,
can go
Sarah,
higher.
did I ask question? Did I ask you question, right?
Who, me, or who are you talking about?
No, did I ask question to Sarah, or did I like completely?
Yeah, you asked some questions.
Okay, fine.
If I remember correctly. But yeah, cool. Thanks for coming on, Boris.
I appreciate you all. Have a nice night.
All right, have a good night. All right, I'm just trying to make sure we get through everyone. All right, so let's bring on. Oh, Mr. Slave is. Oh, there he is. All right, let's bring on Mr. Slave. Alessandra, take a deep breath. Maybe two.
Don't be scared.
This is going to be an experience.
Okay.
Don't worry. He doesn't know. He doesn't know where you live.
Don't let the mask scare you. Oh, he's not cammed up tonight.
Yeah, I'm preparing.
He's preparing.
Yeah, I hope it's good. Oh, 1 second. 1 second.
Rhaegar, he's so excited.
All right. Hi.
Yeah, I told you were in for a treat. All right, so who do you want to go on a date with, Mr. Slave?
Can I go with Alessandra Lepera, please?
I figured you were going to pick Alessandra. Sure, man. I'm going to take the answer Sarah offered.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Let me just raise my volume just a little bit. I want to hear you a little better. I'm pretty good. Hey, so Alex said something about grounding. I want to try before we start talking. Maybe let's do like a couple of breathing exercise, like one breathing exercise, like a couple of breaths. Would you like to do it?
Together?
Yeah, together. Would you like to do that?
Sure.
All right. So I was thinking like exhale, inhale like 3 times.
Yeah, so breath work, it would usually be like a 3 or 4 inhale, you wait, you hold for 3 or 4 seconds, and then you release for like about 6 to 8 seconds.
Okay, you want to lead it? You want to lead the exercise?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Take a deep breath in for
Wait,
1.
but are we closing our eyes?
Well, I can't even tell if your eyes are open. You're
Oh.
sunglasses.
Okay. Yeah, but let's make it quick because I don't want the public, you know, the people. I don't want to.
Mr. Slave, what is your name?
No one knows. It's
Okay. Well, if you're so worried about the public, this could have been done in the waiting room.
Could have been done in the waiting room?
Yes, on your own.
No, I want to do it with you. I was actually thinking to like connect with you because I think we have like a lot. I have so much to talk to you about from what I heard, like neuroscience and quantum mechanics and spirituality. Like I think like we can do a deep dive. Wait 1 second. I think this is no.
Why are you so well known on this channel?
Oh. It's a good question. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
You don't know.
No. Wait, so okay, I guess we're gonna skip if you don't want to do the breathing, because I was gonna do a mind meld with you. Like I was thinking to try and like become one with you, like during the meditation. Like I never tried it before. I don't know. Like I was gonna try that, but
I feel like this is a weird time to do that on a speed date. I understand the intention. It just seems like misplaced.
okay.
You know?
Sure. Okay.
Do you feel grounded? Or do you feel I mean, it sounds like you've done this a lot, so
Yeah.
grounding you need to do. I mean, everyone here knows you.
Yeah.
They had me take a deep breath before you came on.
Yeah, I actually never take deep breaths. I give deep exhales. I think most people don't. I think they get it wrong. I think it's in order to get a deep inhale, you have to start with a deep exhale. So I always actually start with a deep exhale before anything, and then the inhale comes in by itself. I mean,
I mean, I understand what you mean by that. It kind of sets you up a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand that. That makes sense. So what can I know about you if not your name? Not your name, excuse me.
Like, I'm like very much into neuroscience. Like,
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Any questions about?
Yeah.
I mean, just about more about you. So
No.
you're into neuroscience. You want
In
me to
neu-
ask questions about neuroscience?
Yeah, if you want to know more about neuroscience, like if you finished your degree, maybe you have questions lingering, you can ask. Maybe I have the answers.
I don't really have a neurological question off the top of my head. But I have questions, I guess, in regards to why do you like neuroscience? Like, what about it is intriguing to you?
So like a couple of years ago, I was listening to a podcast and they were interviewing a famous neuroscientist. I forgot his name. And he said something that blew me away. He said, "We don't know how the brain works."
Yeah, there's a lot of unexplored territory with the brain. There's a lot of unanswered questions with the brain. It's similar to the ocean, how we barely know anything about the ocean. We barely know anything about the brain.
Right. So I said to myself, "Man, I like puzzles. I've solved many puzzles that many others haven't. So let me take a shot. I think I can crack this puzzle." So I went down this rabbit hole, and here we are, a couple of years later, and that's the. It's something that I thought that someone understands, and then as I started studying, I realized that no one really understands. So I went into it, and of course, it has a practical side because, like, next generation artificial intelligence depends on understanding the brain. So that's basically my motivation. Wait, what was your motivation? Why did you go into neuroscience?
I'm really into psychology and the scientific aspect of psychology. I just love the brain. I think it's very, very, very interesting. And now I'm using it as a part of my practice, as a part of what I do on the daily. I think it's really interesting to help other people understand themselves, but there is so much unexplored territory with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
Why is your name Mr. Slave?
I'm actually a slave. I have an owner. Actually, wait, what?
What?
I'm a slave. I'm a real life slave. I have an owner. Actually, she's my second owner. My first owner transferred me to my new owner like a month ago. They're like dominatrix. My ex owner was also very famous on this channel. Like,
Okay.
All right, Alexander. Hopefully, you enjoyed your first Mr. Slave experience. It's
definitely interesting.
one never forgets their first Mr. Slave experience. It's very. It's like like kind of like when you get married or like you have like a big promotion or like when you have a kid. It's kind of like that, like having a first moment. All right, so the question that I must ask because it's ritual at this point: what are you going to date with Mr. Slave 41?
No, I'm not comfortable with my life.
What
Wait, what did she wait, what did she say? I missed the joke. What did she say?
She said, "I'm not comfortable with my life."
She's not comfortable with I don't understand that.
Look at you. You're wearing
She's not
a mask.
willing.
I don't know your name. Why would I be comfortable with that?
She wants to live, Mr. Slave. She doesn't want to die. And the way you look and are acting and such is a very kind of
so
awkward, scary.
I've told you this. I've told you this a bazillion, trizillion times about how first impressions. Obviously, you have a massive, massive hurdle to overcome with the first impression of wearing a mask. And the fact that I think you should just make up honestly a fake name, because the fact that also that you won't give your name out, that's just like to girls seems like so serial killer really. So just call yourself like Sean or something. I don't know, whatever. Just come up with a name.
Serial killer.
Wait, Alessandra Lipera,
Yes.
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Her name is Alessandra. Jesus Christ.
Alessandra?
Yeah.
Alessandra?
Okay, go ahead.
Alessandra. I don't speak Italian, but look, so I was going to tell you just as Alex decided to interrupt. So I'm actually in the process of preparing a contract for my owner. She's going to be moving in, hopefully tomorrow. So does that make you feel more comfortable?
No.
Wait, what? But
I think that makes her feel less comfortable. If
Yeah.
anything.
You should stop. You should stop.
Hey, so yeah, so just so you know, I got these like really sharp kitchen knives that just came in the other days. They're like really good for cutting like French fries and stuff. How does that?
No, stop, Alex. No, okay, Alessandra, maybe you will come back another day and we will get to know each other. You will see. Actually, we're neighbors. I'm in New York City, so
Okay.
I'm
She's
a really.
moving.
I was just like, fuck, I'm going back to Germany.
She's like moving out of the country.
She's just like, all right, let me check kayak real quick. All right, we got $500 one-way flight to Germany.
Okay. I'm moving and I'm looking for a real estate agent, so I think we need to talk.
She just quit doing.
Wait,
real
you just
estate.
quit your real estate agent?
No, I did.
Alessandra just quit life. She's actually just gonna not do anything.
She's no longer taking any more clients.
For anything.
Aw. No, but Alessandra, for real, what you really feel like I'm okay. Next time, maybe you come back like maybe tomorrow, next week, and we'll do it
I
again.
don't really know what you expect, to be completely honest.
Like you will see and
He
know.
kind of- here's the thing. He kind of does kind of like I don't know how to explain it. Like I had the same exact reaction as you the first time I met him, but you eventually realize he's kind of like a puppy, like that. Just like it's a really dark, twisted puppy that is into being choked and like fucking shit on, but it's a puppy nevertheless. So eventually you kind of like I don't know. You kind of start like thinking like, all right, this guy ain't so bad, but that takes time. Yeah, I kind of went through that same exact set of emotions you're going through right now when I first.
I'm so confused,
laid my eyes on
scared,
Mr. Slade.
and entertained at the same time.
Yeah, he's you've just entered like the very beginning of the entertainment. There's a lot more entertainment to go. You've only experienced like 1% of Mr. Slave's dark twisted psyche. Okay.
Okay.
You just got the very surface level. There's layers and layers and layers that you can still experience. I'll send you some links to podcasts we've done.
Okay, love to see them.
Yeah, for your next horror movie night, you can watch that.
Keep the lights on.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna thank you very much for your time and goodbye.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
you.
Just don't know what to think.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of he's a character. That's really the only way to describe him. He's a character in the PWF universe, and he's a classic character. And it's a character. It's kind of like you ever watch Game of Thrones?
Yes.
You know,
Not
like
religiously, but yes.
like some of the characters like that you don't know if they're the good guy or the bad guy. It's like kind
Yes.
of like
Yes.
like Tywin Lannister.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's kind of like that. You're not really sure if he's the protagonist or the antagonist or the guy that just fucking eats the protagonist for dinner. Like you're not really sure where he stands, and it's kind of like a nice little mind fuck that you get to experience. Someone's like, wait, someone said something. Alessandra never came back. All right, so the
Welcome
one last
to the
thing,
club.
I promise Hugh he can go on and he's been waiting backstage on a quick date with you, Sarah, and then we'll wrap up. So let's just do that.
I under much delineation with myself, I would like to relinquish to Jack since it's his first time and he wants to experience this. We could do like a 30-minute day after, but Jack really wants to go on and he missed it.
Whoa.
So I'll let him go on.
Very kind of you. Okay, sure. I didn't even
I'm
really.
humbling myself.
Hugh,
I'm no longer
too
a special
bad.
guest.
I didn't
My
even
mom's
I didn't even
Hugh, my
really know.
mom's watching and she loves you.
I
You're
didn't
gonna
even
disappoint
really
her.
know that was an option on the show. That
Oh
you
my
could
god,
wait
I
for your
love
turn.
that your mom knows the different people that are coming on here.
Oh,
That's
she,
No,
was-
she
she
only
even
knows me.
texted me. She was like, "Oh my god, Mr. Slade's cracking me up." She
That's
loves
hysterical.
this. This is like
Oh my
this
god,
is
that's
pure
so
entertainment
funny.
for her.
He's
Hi,
like, Mr.
Mom.
Slade. Like Mr. Slade has it in the bag. Yeah. Tell him to do his creepy stand-up routine and twirl. Tell him to do that. That one always works.
Ask
Oh,
if she
well,
wants a
Hugh,
massage.
Hugh, do me a favor. Say hi, Mom.
Hello, mom. Hello, raging mom. Tomato.
Rage,
Fuck.
that'd be
Kick
the
me off. Kick me
raging
off. Kick me off.
All right, you're done. All right, Jack. You're the last of the last. All right, who do you want to go and do with?
How's it going? This is like my first time going on, and I probably like won't ever go on it. I just like saw that you were live, and I was like, shit, I'll hop on.
Okay.
I'll go on a date with Alessandra because I saw your last name. It's one of my friends from home's last name is Libero, so I was interested.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have a tough act. You have a tough act to follow. So let's see how you do.
Hi.
Hey, how's it
How are
going?
you? I'm doing all right. How about you?
Good. So I haven't like really been on besides like the last one, which was I guess I'm probably just as confused as you are. But where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey,
Oh, really? What part?
North Jersey, Morris County.
Do you know like Livingston?
Oh yeah, very much. Yeah. Is that where you're from?
No, I have a bunch of my like girlfriends like are from there, and like they know how to have a good time. So I hope that like you know how to have a good time too.
They're all from. All your girlfriends are from Livingston? That's so specific. Like that's
No,
not
it's
a
a
big
lot of
town.
yeah, like it's like a very Jewish population.
It is. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Essex County is for sure.
Okay.
How do you know? I've never seen anyone else with the last name LaPera. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what's your like ethnicity or what's your background?
I'm Italian.
Okay, he's not Italian. He's actually black.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's definitely different. Okay, I was not expecting that. Have you been watching this for a while? I mean, not just this time. I mean, in general, have you been seeing like all of the videos?
No, I don't really like look at these lives ever. Like I see the channel, but I'm never on the lives.
Oh, okay. So was Mr. Slave your first?
Yeah, I was very confused.
Okay, well there you go.
But I did hear him say like something about like neuroscience. You're involved in that. So I am curious because I'm still in college and I'm minoring in psychology.
Oh, okay.
So I'm wondering if like should I expect you to psychoanalyze me on our date or no?
I mean, I'm going to naturally be doing that privately. In my head, I am natural, but I'm not gonna say anything out loud unless you want me to.
Like, do you like?
I'm a spiritual counselor as well. I'm a certified psychic medium, so I am constantly taking in information, even if I don't want to. It's just this constant. It's nothing like crazy. It's basically just receiving information that is not you can't access via your five senses. So that's the sixth sense.
Intriguing. You'd have to tell me more about it like at a later time.
Yeah, I so understand that it's not up everybody's alley. I get that, but it is a very real thing. I'm very, very, very empathic. So I can feel what you're feeling. I'm not a mind reader, but I can feel what you're feeling so easily. I am a telephone cord between the spirit world and the human world. So, and if spirit has anything to say, I would hear it, but they usually don't say anything if, I don't have permission. So I'm not just going to like enter your energy field, I'm pretty chill that way.
So how do you feel about like zodiac signs? Are you going to like test to see if we're compatible or?
I don't really I think zodiac signs are interesting, but people really, really take them really seriously. And I'm just more balanced than that, if that makes sense. Like someone that puts all of their eggs in the basket of the zodiac signs, like regardless of whether two signs are compatible or not, it doesn't matter. If you get along, you get along. If not, that's fine. I'm not going to like not date you if two signs are not compatible. Like if we're getting along anyway, I don't really care what your sign is.
I mean, like we definitely can't date if you're not a Scorpio though.
Oh, so you're a stickler for zodiac
No,
signs.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I don't give a shit
I'm a
about it.
Scorpio moon. Does that count?
I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I just like. I think they're like
You just
funny.
said
I like
random one.
Yeah, there's like joke. I just joke about them. I don't know what they mean.
It's okay. I mean, it's not crazy important. I mean, it means something, but it's people take it really seriously.
Okay, so
Yeah.
neuroscience, spiritual. So like, I'd assume you're adventurous then, huh?
Oh, very much so. Yeah. I like.
So
a good
I feel like so like for our date, like I heard you say about like wine before. I actually like know a good place that's like in Philly, but since you like are adventurous, like we can definitely go on like an irresponsible adventure afterwards, where I can like show you the best places in Philly.
Okay, what does irresponsible entail?
I'll just let you like imagine that for yourself.
Okay. All right. Are you? Wait, where did you say you were from?
I'm from Philly.
Oh, you are from. So everyone's from Philly.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
but I go to school at Delaware right now though.
Oh, okay.
All right, Alessandra, would you go on a date with Jack?
Probably not.
Okay. What do you think he could have done better?
I think that there was a lack of flow with the conversation. You may have been either too much in your head or just nervous or just, just trying it out. And I think just trying it out is totally fine. But if this was an actual date, it just wouldn't cut it. So like if you're trying it out for the speed date, that's totally fine. But in a real date, I would kind of be looking at my phone, seeing what time it is, etc.
Fair enough.
And then she would check her phone and she would see a selfie from Mr. Slave and she would go right back to the date. She'd be like, phone is gone. All right, so here's my feedback. I think it actually started off pretty good when you were like, one of my friends has the same last name. It kind of gauged her interest. So the initial start was pretty good. But there are several mistakes that were made. The first off is a bad angle. The angle is way too low. So this is kind of like you, right? It's not a good angle. It's not a flattering angle for anyone. You want to have the camera be like, like centered more or less. Yeah, that's getting better. Yeah, still higher, still a little from the lower angle, but it's a little better. You need to have a list of like backup topics. Quite at times the conversation just ran out of things to say, and also it felt like at times you were waiting for her to lead the conversation. So you do need to be able to lead the conversation. The psychoanalyzed joke is really cliche. I even make joke when I'm on a date with a girl who works in like the psycho whatever field. Is I'm like, oh, how often do guys tell you you're gonna psychoanalyze them? They always laugh. It's like, yeah, I hear that joke all the time. So I probably wouldn't make that joke, but that's something I'm kind of nitpicking right now. Also, your voice is very monotone. So it's like it feels like I don't know what's the best way of explaining it. Like maybe you're a little nervous and you're trying to shut yourself off from your anxiety, which is fine, but it just makes you seem like very monotone and robotic, like you have no emotion, kind of like that. I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but that's kind of like the vibe it gives. So the solution with that, honestly, is just to loosen up, as cliche as that sounds, and that's just going to require practice, experience, and just kind of like also maybe just like relaxing, just taking a deep breath, like just fucking around, having some fun with it. Yeah, that's kind of one of those things that you have to really practice. So that's my feedback.
Yeah, I'd say that like my first time like exploring the speed date thing, like I've never done it. Like definitely like
you did pretty good for your first time. Yeah, everyone sucks their first time. So
the audience was kind of like strange, and I guess like I didn't really understand like I guess like when you first go into it like how they were, so I was kind of feeling it out. But yeah, I think those are pretty like easy improvements.
Yeah. I think if you keep practicing, you can do a lot better.
Yeah, solid.
All right, cool, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, take care. All right, fun chill. So let me ask you this question. Who do you think had the best performance? Let's start off with you, Alessandra. Who was the best of the best, the cream of the crop?
I kind of was it Johnny? Who was the other one from the duo?
Johnny.
First one.
WB.
I liked him. I mean, I thought that the conversation flowed really well, and I thought we got along pretty well. I liked him.
Okay, Johnny's your choice.
Not Mr. Slave.
No, Mr. Slave. Okay.
But sending love, Mr. Slave. Sending love. Always.
Imagine if we're just like watching the camera and we just see Mr. Slave in the background.
Run!
Yeah, I thought you said you were alone. Looks like there's someone in the background, and you see Mr. Slave, like he's like clumsy and he like falls and shit. He's like, ah. and his mask falls off. He's like, no, don't look. I don't want to dox myself. Don't look at me. All right, Sarah, who's your first choice?
You know, nobody actually really stood out to me tonight. I didn't feel like anybody was just like uber impressive. I think they all did fine, but like it was just kind of mediocre. They did like just well enough, but nobody really shined tonight for me.
I thought we did have some. So Dennis did better than I've ever seen him do. Sid did better than I've ever seen him do. So the first, it kind of actually, the first wave of people was like doing better, and then the second wave of people was kind
Was
of
Sid the guy that made the serial killer joke on the one that you sent me? Do you know what I'm referring to?
I don't think that's something Sid would say. Probably not.
Okay, that was
probably not
somebody else.
him.
Don't
No.
forget
Yeah,
it.
probably somebody else. Yeah. But yeah, it was interesting. But yeah, how did you enjoy that experience?
Of me?
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. I like talking to people. I thought it was fun, lighthearted. I thought it was very constructive as well for people that are genuinely interested in this. I thought that they could have a lot to take away.
Was it different than you expected, or is this exactly like what you thought it was going to be like?
A little bit of both. It was longer than I was expected. I have to say I'm a little tired, but at the same time, I think that I also thought they were going to be shorter.
Oh.
I like that they were slightly longer. I think you can get more out of it that way. This would totally be something I would be down to do again. It was fun.
Yeah, for sure. You should definitely come on again. Most of the chat seem to really fuck with your personality. I am curious to hear more about some point in the future about like how your career works, how it works with like the like being a psychic medium and shit. I'm not actually trolling. I'm legitimately curious about that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're genuinely open to hearing about it without judgment, we can totally talk about it.
Well, I do definitely want to talk to you about the Lyme treatment because that's. But I'll talk to you about that offline. But yeah, cool. All right, guys, we're probably gonna do like maybe a 10-minute after show. So if you guys want to chat for that, feel free. But yeah, so Alessandra, is there anything you want to like tell the guys where to find you? Anything you want to promote or plug?
Yeah, so I have 2 pages. One is alessandra.lapera. So it's literally my name with a dot in it and no spaces on Instagram. I think also alessandra.spiritualadvisor is where all of my spiritual stuff is, but you're not really going to see any it's a lot significantly more conservative and spiritual based, so it really depends on what you're looking for.
Cool. Sarah, you want to plug your channel?
Yep. I am the Raging Tomato. If you want the news from the Manosphere, go tap into that. And then also we're going to be doing right after this stream, I'll be on Not Your Everyday Ashley XOXO. We've got a stream built in for tonight, the most okayest streamers ever. So if you want to go check that out, make your way over after I get up here.
Oh yeah, guys. Yeah, check it out. I'm gonna probably wrap up in 5 minutes. So if you want to keep the party going, go on there. Check it out. Sometimes I pop on. It's a good time. All right, girls. Thanks both of you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Bye. Bye, Alessandra. It was nice
Bye.
to meet
It was
you.
really nice meeting
Have a good
you.
night. Take care.
Bye.
Damn. For me, what was the plot twist of the evening when she mentioned that she went to Germany to treat Lyme disease? Because that's like something I've been fucking dealing with. I was kind of like in a little bit of a fog, and then I heard that I was like, wait, what? Like, no fucking way. So yeah, that was interesting. I have to figure out what kind of treatment she did and whatnot. See if it's something I could do. Because that's where I was. I actually flew to Jersey to meet with a Lyme doctor in Long Island. It was a fucking long ass trip. I went to Jersey and back in 24 hours. Good times. Yo, what's up?
Dude, why didn't you ask her?
Ask her what?
If she's married.
Oh.
Dude, I literally saw a ring like right there, like a couple times, like when she lifted up her hand, even through the fucking 5 frames per second.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, was it the whatever, the married? Because there's the left hand and there's the right hand.
Yeah, it was her left hand.
Is that the married hand?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
much.
you wouldn't know. You fucking hate marriage, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. But I mean, who gives a shit, honestly?
If she's married, that kind of throws a wrench in the wheels, so to speak.
I mean, did you really think you were gonna like meet up with her and bang her? Or?
Dude, of course.
Right. Okay. I forgot about that. But yeah, I thought it was a good show. I think she's a good entry to the PWF universe.
She had a pretty good personality.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the one from a couple of days ago with Indian PE and how we got peen flashed like 4 times, but I literally had to scavenge Omegle to pull chicks onto the stream, but we made it work.
This is what happens when I leave town. Fuck. Yeah.
Okay, but the girls I got on stream though, they were great though. They also had good personalities.
Yeah. Okay.
We're on the upswing right now.
Yeah. No, I've just kind of realized that it's like I'm living in a fantasy world if I think that like I can just like travel and like hope that the show can run on its own. It's like I kind of have to be in Miami doing this like every day if I want to.
Just make me a second co-host. I can run this shit while you're gone.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I know so. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, let's see. If you can get me 3 good girls for the channel in the span of, I don't know, a month, I will heavily consider making you a permanent co-host.
Okay. All right.
Hi, new viewer, Destiny sent me a lot of from content. Thank you. I want to ask you ultimate, but the link is, can you help brother out? Yeah, sure, man. If you can just shoot me an email, playingwithfirechannel@gmail.com with whatever your information, and then I will get you sorted later tonight or tomorrow at the latest. So just in the subject, put I don't know, access isn't working, and again, it's playingwithfirechannel@gmail.com. And I'll help you out. But yeah, cool. It was a good show, I think.
I liked it, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's like, now Mr. Slave is like, make me a co-host.
Javier.
Don't you think you can make him an intern without Coach Whitepill's approval? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Why can't you run the show elsewhere? It's all virtually take your laptop with you.
Let him just pull it up in the doctor's office. Like, hang on, doc. I gotta run this stream real quick. You want to hop on the speed date? Come on.
Yeah, typically I don't have that option, like with the way things work out. But yeah, all right, cool, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. On Friday, we got Michael Sartain versus Knight and Bishop debate. That is set. I'm looking forward to that. I think we're probably going to do something tomorrow night again, but I'm still figuring out the logistics on that, so I don't want to announce it yet. But yeah, Friday we got that debate, so a lot of good shit. I guess for the after party, check out. I'm thinking Ashley's channel or whatever. And yeah, all right, guys. Appreciate you all. Have a good night. Peace.
Later.